Okay, Miss Gwen, can, when you're ready, you tell me, yeah? Okay. Okay, all right. When you're ready, tell me, yeah? Okay. Good, Kanaya, you're done. Finished, right? Okay. So once you're done, you show me another question and you learn how to screenshot yourself. Yeah? Now that Gwen is here, I need you to screenshot yourself. Yes, Gwen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, tell me what's up, Gwen. Tell me your updates.
Not much. Like, seems like you were heading towards the holidays like last week, so like we didn't do much stuff. And then my teacher was absent for a few days. So like,
Okay, all right. So really nothing's happening, right? Okay, not the best way, I suppose, but okay. So there is no holiday homework, I guess some sort of revision thingy. No?
Philip, I'm done.
Sorry, tell me again. Sorry, what is done? Sorry.
This question.
Which oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, yes, Kana, yeah. You show me and then you screenshot yourself, yeah? Show me a screenshot, show me a screenshot, I'll
No, I
immediately help you.
I don't have any more questions. That I'm
Oh,
like
that's it, lah. That's the
confused.
only problem. Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally understand. Okay, okay.
But I
Okay,
like
later after.
but I got holiday homework.
Okay, that is good. Now, Kanaya, go and listen, yeah? Your holiday homework, Kanaya, is it many topic or is it just one topic?
It's just one topic with
Only one, really. Only rate. Oh,
yeah.
rate is the hardest one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, Gwen, for now, is it okay if we just do Kanaya's hard questions? We just do together, lah. What do you think? Okay, now Kanaya, we read together first, lah. Show us your, I don't know, last few questions. Last few questions first, lah. Okay, let's see what happens.
The harder ones first.
The harder ones first, lah. The harder ones first. There are many types, but the last one should be hard. Okay, this one is not that bad. Okay, now who don't like graph? Kanaya, Gwen?
No. Sometimes if it's like hard.
Gwen don't like graph, Kanaya don't like graph. Can? Both of you do not like graph. Okay.
Yeah.
So, this is definitely a very good question to talk about. Okay, but I do want you to feel that graph is easy. At least I'm trying my best to do that. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, both of you see the screen sharing. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. So can you confirm both of you are seeing the screen sharing?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. Tendency, guys, ladies, girls, if it is a sketching, if it's a graph question, the first part is usually easy lah, usually lah. Okay, usually lah, yeah. All right. So no matter how hard the question is, first part we don't have to demoralize. Yeah, it is usually the easy one, right? Now, in fact, it is usually easy. I will encourage you to read this question first before going to the graph to help you a little bit, right? So now, okay, Kanaya, I'm going to mute you a little bit. Would that be okay? Would that be okay, yeah? I mute you first, yeah? Okay, right. Okay. When you need to say something, you unmute, yeah? Right. Okay. So guys, ladies, just read this lah. How much water was drained out of the tank in 1 minute? Anybody feel this question is, this sentence is confusing? Anybody? Gwen, okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Kanaya, if you don't want to unmute, you can just write okay in your Jamboard. I can also follow. Are you okay or not with the sentence? Okay, Kanaya, at this point, either you write or you want to unmute. That's fine. Okay, which one?
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, it's not very noisy now, so I want you to keep unmuting. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you guys what to expect. If you can expect something and it happens, it'll make you happier. Okay, it'll make you happier. So, how much water was drained in 1 minute? You can expect two things. You can expect volume,
Yeah.
and then you can expect time. Okay,
Yeah.
time in what kind of unit, Gwen?
Time.
Yeah.
Um, as in like
1 minute. So what is the unit you expect from the time?
um
Your
minute.
minute. You're correct because they tell you, by the way, you can expect that. Now,
Yeah.
volume. What is comfortable for you, for Kanaya and Gwen? What's the unit that you find comfortable?
Mm,
Don't have, say, don't have like this.
minute.
Now, can a volume have the unit of minute? You must think carefully. Can it?
Um,
For example, hey, how much water do you drink, Kanaya? Volume, right? How much water do you drink? At 2 minutes, can say that. Oh dear, both of you are not comfortable with volume, isn't it? Am I correct?
Yeah,
yeah.
kind of.
That's fine. Okay, let's keep this question. We'll go to volume for a while. I gotta make you comfortable with volume. That's the problem, right? Okay, volume. Okay, look, nobody say volume, okay, in real life, okay? This not common word.
Yeah.
Common word like, hey, how much volume of Milo do you drink, Gwen? We don't say that one, okay?
Yeah.
Or Kanaya, how much volume of water do you bring to today's camp? Also cannot say what? Cannot say.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what's the common word for volume in our life?
Liters.
Oh, okay, liters. Okay, liter makes sense. Hey, how many liter do you drink? Still can now. Can. How many
Yeah.
liter? Okay.
So
Let's also say
I've
you're
been
saying
signed up for
when
I've been signed up for my gym board.
ignore your Jamboard, just look at the screen sharing first. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay. No. Okay. Now tell me another thing you use for drinking. Actually, it's not liter. Liter very fancy one. Like for example, hey, like how many Milo do you drink? How many Milo do you drink? You answer not 1 liter. You answer what?
By milliliters.
That's not what you answer also, Gwen. In real life, like common, common, but like, hey, Gwen,
Mm.
you drink too much Milo, Hey, no, leh, I only drink 500 milliliter. Do you answer that way?
No.
Okay. So, Gwen, you drink too much Milo. And you say, no, no, I only drink this much of Milo. What word will you use? Not milliliter and
Amount.
liter. Amount, I know, but what is the amount that you usually use to describe? Hey, too much Milo already. No, I only drink,
This much.
which is,
Huh?
uh, come on, guys. We live in normal life. We just say, no, I only drink 1 cup. 1 cup.
Yeah.
Correct or not? Correct. Hey, only 1 cup. That's not a lot. It's a good argument, right? No, I
Yeah.
only drink 3 cups. No, 3 cups is a lot already, right?
Yeah.
Hey, don't drink too much teh peng. I know you like teh peng, but don't drink more than 2 cups. That's a fair way of saying things in real life. Okay?
Yeah.
So volume, liter, and cup. Now, my challenge to you. 1 cup is how many liter or milliliter? Your choice. And then we're going to stop our discussion already. That's what we need. How many cup? 1 cup is how many liter or how many milliliter? Kanaya, Gwen, both of you, anybody knows?
Uh,
Depending on
Make a guess. Make a guess.
maybe like 250.
Okay. Kanaya, any other guesses?
uh, um, 450.
Okay. Now, very surprisingly, 450 is a bit too much. 250 is correct. 250 is a normal cup. We call that 2.25 liter. We'll call this 1 cup, and this is smaller than a Coke. Correct or not? Smaller than 1 can. 1 can is actually 330 milli. Just say your cup is smaller than a can. Why am I telling you all this? So that you know your 1 cup is 250 milliliter, which basically means 1 liter is 4 cups. Does that make any sense? 1 liter is 4 cups.
Yeah.
Okay, now instead of using volume and liter, I'm going to start using liter and cups in the next question. Any questions so far?
Mm.
Oh, yeah?
Mm.
Okay, now go back to this question. I'm just trying to make it slightly easier. Okay, 10 liter is basically 40 cups. It's actually quite a lot of cups, I understand. Okay, but it's a tank. So, I mean, yeah, a tank is very big. 40 cups, 80 cups. If you find that to be useful, go ahead and think about it that way. If you don't, just ignore it. Okay. Now, back to the graph. The graph should feel slightly better right now. This is minute, and this is cups or liter. How much water was drained in 1 minute? Are you supposed to start from the horizontal or the vertical?
Vertical.
Vertical. Sorry, is that Kanaya?
Yeah.
Okay. You first start from vertical. Now, Gwen, what do you think?
Vertical is okay. Wait, horizontal is this way, like vertical is going up, right?
Correct. Sorry, yeah, you have to memorize a bit. So this one's vertical, this one's horizontal. We start from which one in this question? Vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal.
All right, we have 1 to 1. And how do we know which one's correct? Very simple. He say 1 minute. Tara, Gwen and Kanaya. Where can you find 1 minute? In the horizontal or in the vertical?
Horizontal.
All right, in the horizontal. So at least we know we're starting there. Now, does this question mean we have to go find and one? We have to go find one, and then we have to find out what is this. Is that what we are supposed to do? Is that what we're supposed to do? Which is something very difficult to read, correct or not? By the way, this is something very difficult to read.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a very easy way for them to make it difficult for you. Oh my goodness, I cannot even read what is this. Okay, now do you know how to deal with this? We deal with this using math. Okay, we deal with this by saying, okay, fine, you want 1 minute, okay? Okay, fine, it's difficult. I'm going to take 10 minutes. Do you know why I take 10 minutes? It's kind of random, but I choose 10 minutes. Why, Gwen and Kanai? Why, Gwen and Kanai? Because it's easy to read. Because it's easy to read.
Yeah.
He wants 1 minute. I use 10 minutes. Look, 10 minutes. How many liter? Anay and Gwen?
50.
Correct. 10 minutes is 50. Now, how much water was drained out of the tank in 1 minute? Okay, I'm going to change that to 10 minutes first. Okay, 10 minutes, easier for us. Now, is the answer 50, Kanaya and Gwen? How much water was drained out of the tank in 10 minutes? Answer 50, correct?
No.
No.
Very good. Very good. Very good. How much? Very good.
5.
Very good. 5 liter in 10 minutes. Hey, I use a technique called arrow, correct? I told you before,
Yeah.
arrow is very useful. 5 liter, 10 minutes. Hey, 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 hey. Now I can find 1 minute, right? How many? How many liter? Come on, arrow technique. Come on, times or divide quickly. Times or divide, Gwen? 10
Divide.
minutes to 1, divide by 10, correct? So the other side also divide by 10. There's the arrow technique. So 5 divided by 10 is, you press your calculator, 0.5 liter. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now to summarize graph, Gwen and Kanaya, where do we start? Number 1. We must think of it, hey, do we start horizontal first or vertical first? That's the first thing.
Horizontal.
Number 2, you're saying? Yes, question?
And I was answering the question.
No question, yeah? No question?
Yeah.
Okay. Number two, we talk about are we supposed to do 1 minute, or are we supposed to make our life easier 10 minutes, for example? You can actually do that. Okay, that's it for now. That's all I have for you for the graph one, right? Now let's continue to the next part of the graph. Could you show us, Kanaya? Show us the next part. Kanaya, show us the next part quickly. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm putting in the next part already. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right, now I challenge you, Gwen and Kanaya. Please answer this question. I suggest you to use the arrow method. You're not used to the arrow method, it's so powerful. Please use the arrow method. Gwen, let me confirm. Your teacher haven't been using arrow method also lah. Nothing. This is totally not in the class lah. Am I correct?
Yeah.
We're still totally all right. Okay. So Kanaya, I cannot follow you, but feel free to listen to my explanation. Now, look at what the question wants. The question wants how many minutes, correct, Gwen and Kanaya? That's what the question wants.
Yeah.
Referring to the arrow method, that means you need to know how many liter, or they need to give you how many liter. This should exist. If not, the question is nonsense. Do you understand what I'm saying, Gwen?
Yeah.
The question actually did tell you how many liter. They just hide it nicely behind long sentences. So Kanaya, if you have already done it, show it. Yeah, show it. I need to see your working. Gwen, how many liter does the question is saying to you? The question is actually telling you how many liters. Can you see that? The question must tell you. He has the obligation to tell you. If not, this whole question doesn't make sense. Right? So now, this means the question successfully hides it from you. Okay, Gwen?
Yeah.
The question has successfully hide it from you. You read all the water. How many liters?
6. 6.
How can all the water be 6 liters? Where do you see it?
In the graph.
Now, where is 6 in the graph? Gwen? You can use annotation. Yeah, sorry. You can use annotation. Sorry, I forgot to turn on the annotation. Right? You can use annotation if you want to. Now, where's the 6? Quickly.
It says 60 or 6?
You tell me, is this 60 or 6?
60.
Yeah, it is 60. So, is it 60?
Yeah.
Also wrong. The question has successfully hide it from you because the volume of water is not 60. What is the volume of water? Remember, the graph is not the numbers here. The graph is this one, Gwen. That's the graph.
55.
6.
And that's how we start. 55. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Gwen? We start with 55. And therefore, the question is successfully hiding from you is 55. But now you know.
Yeah.
Okay, now you know. So how many minutes? Again, referring to the arrow method. Now, Kanaya, I need to see your working, or if not, please either shift your phone down or just zoom out. I cannot follow you. Makes it
Yeah,
difficult.
I'm not finished.
Okay, I understand. Okay, now following the arrow method.
So 55 is.
Okay, it only requires 2 side arrows, right? It only requires 2 side arrows. I'll choose the easy one for you, like that and like that. Understand? You can ignore this one if you want to. Okay, times or divide from 5 to 55.
Times.
Good. And times how many? You can use your calculator to figure out.
11.
Good. And therefore, the other side also times 11. Makes sense? And your answer is how many minutes?
Um,
Quickly, using calculator.
110.
Does this make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Kanaya, would that be okay, Kanaya? The answer is 110 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, show me your working one more time. I need to see.
Okay.
Show it quickly. Show it quickly. Oh my goodness. Right. I think it's best for you to shift the phone down. Can you do that? Or is it stuck already? Or just help me, maybe you zoom out. Maybe you zoom out.
Cannot press my screen.
Okay, just shift your paper up, please. Yeah. Yeah, up, very high, up, very high, very high, go up. Thank you very much. All right, I cannot read it, but I think you get the 11, yeah? Right? Now, let me confirm a few things. Kanaya, let me confirm. Have you ever used arrow in a graph question?
No.
The arrow method. All right.
No.
Both of you remember what I say. Arrow will become extremely popular in primary 6. I believe it should have been popular in primary 5. I believe it doesn't seem to be happening. It is a very powerful thing. You got to ask questions. You got to use it. Okay. I guarantee you first that it will be very valid during primary 6. So hopefully you are starting to use it now. Right? Okay. It won't be a penalized method. It will be a good method. Okay, now Kanaya, show me the next question.
Right, the start. The first question or the second last question?
Yeah, second last, second last. Kanaya, is this part of your end of year? Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Then how about you, Gwen? Is this part of your end of year?
Yeah, I probably will.
Okay, volume question, yeah. All right, then I'm doing this one. Okay, a tank question, right? A tank question is obviously a volume question, right? Obviously lah.
Mm.
Now, how comfortable are you that a volume has a unit, so many units? I'll tell you the volume of the unit of volume. You can call it liter. You can call it milliliter. You can also call it meter cube. You also call it centimeter cube. And just now we say you can call it how many cups also. Now, you tell me, people, I think most of you wouldn't mind liter lah. Who starts to be uncomfortable with milliliter? Kanai and Gwen?
No.
Mm.
Say nicely, say clearly, comfortable or not?
Uncomfortable.
Right. And the reason might be is because you do not know how to convert. Maybe lah, maybe. I'll try to make it easy. It is 1 liter equals to 1000 milliliter. You, I guess, may want to memorize this. Or I can try to show it like this. 1 meter is 1000 milliliter. I'm not sure whether that helps or not. Does it help you? It's the same thing. 1 meter, 1000 millimeter. 1 liter, 1000 milliliter. Does this help or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, hopefully. So liter and milliliter, they like. Hey, they also have meter cube. Scary, leh? I'll make it very nice for you. 1 liter is 1 meter cube. Nice or not? 1 liter is 1 meter cube. Okay? 1 liter is 1 meter cube. However, 1 centimeter cube is a totally different thing. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. 1 centimeter cube is, oh my goodness. This is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be mentioning this in primary 6. I'm so sorry. I'm going to cancel it. Okay. Cannot. Yeah. So this 1 centimeter cube, right? Sorry. Let me just make it very easy. 1 milliliter will be equal to 1 centimeter cube. This does make it easy for us. 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cube. Easy lah. So let me test you, Gwen and Kanaya. 1 centimeter cube, how many liter?
1 liter.
1 liter. Make sense or not? Because remember, 1 milliliter is just 1 centimeter cube. They're just the same. If 1000 milliliter, 1 liter, then 1000 centimeter cube also 1 liter. Why? Because they are the same. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay. Using the cups one, I'll tell you a cup is 250 milliliter, right? Okay, just for your information. Now, he's going to use centimeter, so we will end up with centimeter cube. However, they also combine liter. Alamak, do you see how they make it difficult for you? Do you see that?
Yeah.
Because they're combining 2 units. This is partly what makes volume difficult or easy, I hope. I hope it is easy for you, right? Okay, let's figure out the first part first. Blah, 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 blah was 3/5 full of water. Can you please tell me how much water is here in terms of centimeter cube? How much? Use your calculator, please. If you're stuck here, you're going to tell me immediately. Okay, use your calculator. It's 3/5 times 60 times 45 times 30.
I don't have my calculator.
Kanaya, if you don't have your calculator, borrow from your sister. It'll be too mafan to do this manually. Go and borrow.
Oh, okay.
Gwen, type your calculator, please.
Times 60.
And 45 times 30, right?
48,600.
What is out? 600 centimeter cube. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the question. Do you feel better if you convert this to liter directly, or will you prefer to wait? It's totally up to you, but I do want to know.
I prefer to wait.
Okay, and then let's wait. Now, Kanaya, do the calculator first just to make sure you're comfortable, right?
Okay.
It's gonna be a very big number, you see.
Yeah.
Okay, now Kanaya, same question to Gwen, okay? Do you
Yeah.
feel better if you convert centimeter cube directly into liter, or you prefer to wait? This is personal
To wait.
preference.
To
Okay,
wait.
and
Yeah.
wait first. Okay, then there is a cost to that wait. If you wait, you
Oh.
have to be very comfortable with big numbers. Centimeter cube
Yeah.
always involve big numbers. You don't mind, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't mind, yeah? We're checking. Okay, then that's okay. If you don't mind the big numbers, you are going to be fine. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So we do that. Now, this is the okay. I told you that the first way they make it hard for you is to deal with different units. Okay. So careful units. The second way they make it difficult for you is quite simple actually. They introduce a crack. Here's a crack. Here's the crack. And then they introduce a tab also. So this is both a tab and a crack. Now you are going to tell me, Kanaya and Gwen, what is the difference between a tab and a crack?
How do you mean? Like
A tab.
Again,
the amount.
what is the point of a tab? What is the point of a tab, Gwen?
To put what to dispense water.
Makes sense, right? Now, I guess, what's the job of a crack, Kanaya? What's the
It
job?
makes the water leak.
Good. And what's therefore the difference between a tab and a crack? What's the difference?
The tab like adds and the crack subtracts.
Do you understand? This is how they make it complicated.
Yeah.
And yet, is it really complicated if you understand it that way? You know, a tab adds, a crack reduces. So far, so good, correct?
Yeah.
Now, look at the final question for a while before you start doing things. How long did it take to fill the tank completely with water? Okay. How long did it take to fill the tank? Now, let me ask you, is this 48,600 useful or not? Is this the right number to deal with?
It may be too big if like you add more numbers.
Okay, let me put it this way. He wants you to fill the tank, right? Because
Yeah.
there are two ways to ask a tank question, to fill or to empty. Very easy one. Is it to fill the tank or is it to empty the tank? They have variations that way. If they ask you to empty the tank, is the water the important thing or is the air the important thing? Remember, the tank is not completely full and it's also not completely empty. There is some air and there is some water. Make sense? Yeah. If I'm going to empty this tank, which one matters, the water or the air? Kanaya, Gwen, I'm not making any sense, isn't it? I'm not making any sense, isn't it? Okay, look at me. Come look at me. Here's my water bottle. Can you see me? Look at me for a while. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, look at me. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
My water bottle is neither full nor empty, correct? See, there's water,
Yeah.
there's air, and then there's water. Okay. If I'm going to finish drinking it, which one matter? The water or the air or the whole bottle? If I'm going to finish drinking, which one? The water, the air, or the whole bottle? Come on, it's not that hard.
The whole bottle.
Okay, think about it for a while. Huh? Why would the whole bottle matter? I only need to drink this much. See, I'm drinking. The water reduces already. I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Am I drinking the whole bottle? Am I drinking the air or am I drinking the water?
The
The
water.
water.
So if I'm drinking it, if I'm emptying the bottle doesn't matter. The water in the bottle matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The water in a bottle is different from the bottle. You must understand that. The water in the tank is different from the tank. It's a simple concept, but you must understand it. Now, if I'm to fill this water bottle, because I want to go to school, I want to fill this water bottle. The water inside is the one that matters. The whole bottle is the one that matters, or the empty air is the one that matters.
The empty air.
Make sense or not? It's not the
Yeah.
water that matters, it's the empty air. So if I feel, the empty air matters. If I want to drink, the water matters. It is rarely the whole tank that matters. It's rarely.
Oh,
Do you understand? You understand?
yeah.
Now, this 48,600, is it the whole tank? Is it the water? Or is it the empty air? 48,600. Which one is it, guys?
For water.
Yep. Now, is that the right thing to worry about in this question? This question asks you to fill the water bottle. Is it correct to worry about the water if you want to fill it?
No.
You are correct. You should worry about the
Empty air.
and therefore realizing that is good. Hey, I don't need this. Good for you. Do you understand? Realizing that is good. Now go and calculate the air lah, because that is what is important. Okay, tell me what's the air? The empty air is how many? Come on, Gwen and Kanaya, I'm waiting for something, right? So what is the empty part of the tank? Gwen, are you stuck?
Kind of.
Okay, so now check this out carefully, yeah? You gotta think, okay? Gotta think. By the way, are you sure this is part of NO yet? Okay, for your school?
Yeah.
Okay, you sure. Okay. Right.
Oh,
Now,
wait,
yes. Yes,
so like
when?
the 6
Yes.
with the 48,600,
Uh-huh.
there's only 3 phase.
Correct. That's the 3/5. Okay, correct. So
So like if you find the total thing and then like
correct.
uh,
That's the total, right? That's the
yeah,
total, lah, right? Okay.
and then if you like minus 48,600, and then
Correct. You
like
can do
divide
that.
by
Quickly
2. Yeah.
do. Divide by 2. So why would you want to divide by 2?
You get 1 like unit.
And why would you want to 1 unit if what you worry about is the empty part?
Oh, so I leave it as 2 units.
Again, make sense or not? You want the empty part or you want 1 unit?
The empty part.
Yeah, you want to fill the tank, so you worry about the empty part. Okay, good. Now, Kanaya, let me see your working. As per usual, I cannot see it, yeah?
Ya kan di 600 tapi berarti kita nggak sampai September Oktober November
Berapa bulan?
150.
我们是 32400哦。
32400. Alright.
Oke kan?
Empty, yeah? I'm gonna call it the empty part, okay?
Mm.
Okay, so you can do the total minus the water, or you can do immediately 2/5 times 60 times 45 times 30 lah. Now, which one did you do, Kanaya? Because I cannot follow.
I wrote 2/5 times 60
Okay,
times
good.
45
And that's
times
fine. That's fine. You understand that both method is fine. Now, what is important is that you understand the empty is what matters in this case. because you're filling the tank. If you're trying to empty the tank, the water is what matters. Okay, so both of
Yeah.
you currently have this. Tell me the unit one more time. What is the unit of this guy?
Um.
Come on, ladies, what's the unit?
Oh,
Which part?
Ladies, what's the unit? The unit of 32,400. Tell me what's the unit?
Two-phase.
What is the unit of 32,400?
centimeters. Where?
Centimeter, not square, centimeter cube. How do we know? This is centimeter, this is centimeter, this is also centimeter. There are 3 centimeters, is centimeter cube.
Oh, okay.
Now, guys, ladies, why do
Yep.
we bother? Is it important to realize this is centimeter cube or no? It doesn't matter. Does it trouble our life or is it actually important? Which one? If it only troubles our life, we ignore it lah. Why bother? Right? Is it important to worry or not?
No.
Gwen, you say no, right? Kanaya?
No.
Is it important to worry about it or not?
No.
Okay. Until you see the next question. And because this question makes it difficult for all of you. First, he kind of tricks you about the water and the empty. Now you know. That's the first way he tricks you. Okay. The second way he tricks you is to use many units. Okay. Wow, crack and tap blah 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 blah. Crack is 400 centimeter cubic per minute. Tap is 2.2 liter per minute. Wow, what is this, man? How do you deal with centimeter cube 400 and 2.2 liter per minute? How do you deal with it, guys? How indeed? How? There, how? This one? How? Can you use it? Can you use this? Come on. Can you use this, Gwen and Kanaya? Can or not?
Yeah.
Okay, then you have to make a decision. Do I change everything to liter or do I change everything to centimeter cube? You still have to face that decision and people don't like that at all. People don't like that decision at all. But you have to decide. Make a decision. Who decide to change everything to liter and who decide to change everything to centimeter cube? Can I speak clearly? What is it?
I think milliliter.
Okay, Kanaya, you have chosen to change everything to liter. I don't mind that. You try
I
that.
say no, I do milliliters.
Milliliter. You want to change everything to milliliter, which is a third option, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But can you do that? We'll see. Okay. Your choice is to change everything to milliliter. I can support that. Okay. But show me how you do it. Okay. Gwen, what is your decision? To change everything to liter, milliliter, or centimeter cube? What is your choice?
Liter.
Liter. Then do it also. Do so.
Right.
400 centimeter cube per minute, right? The centimeter cube lah. That means you want to change it to liter. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Can you do that? Please do. Kanaya, you're changing everything to milliliter, right? Yeah, I mean, I get that part, but shouldn't you be changing the 400 centimeter cube, the 2.2 milliliter also? Shouldn't you be changing that? Is that important to change? Do we need to change those things or not? Kanaya, I get it that it's not nice to change, okay? That one I get. It is very annoying to have to change them, but that's not my question. My question is not whether it's annoying or not. The answer is it is annoying. My question is, even though it's annoying, do we have to change it or can we avoid changing it? Can we avoid it or not?
Yeah. Think
We
so.
can avoid it. If you can avoid it, then you can continue with the question. Then you try to do it if you can avoid it. Okay, don't take too long. I'll give you 2 minutes. Now, Gwen, you're changing the 400 centimeter cube to 0.4 liter. I agree with you. Do you need to change anything else?
No.
Okay. You're saying that you don't have to change the 32,400 centimeter cube.
I think I changed that too.
Then would you kindly change it?
I'm kind of stuck.
Okay, Kananya. So you're changing things to milliliter, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, 32,400 is okay, never mind, I'm going to put this in the next part, okay? So you guys, both of you follow me.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just making the small, sorry, just a minute. Okay, now here is the milliliter side, which is chosen by Kanaya. I think it's a great choice. The question is, can you do it well, right? Here's the liter choice, which is by Gwen. Also, I think it's a great idea. The question is, can you do it well, right? So now we start with 32,400 centimeter cube. You're changing it to 32,400 ml. Easy change.
Yeah.
This is 32.4 ml. Also easy change. Okay, not that difficult. But then I challenge 400 centimeter cube per minute, right? Per minute. Okay, Gwen say I should change it to 0.4 liter per minute. I agree with you. The problem is, Kanaya, you don't think you need to change it. But you also think that this is important, right? Correct or not? You think that that's important, but you don't change it. Now, I think that will be a problem. In fact, there is one more thing, 2.2 liter per minute. Let me confirm, you think it's important. Now, Gwen, of course, you don't have to change this because it's already liter, correct?
Yeah.
Now, Gwen already have everything in liter already. Kanaya, you don't have everything in milliliter yet. You don't.
Yeah.
Can Gwen continue already? Could you have
Yeah.
continued, Gwen? Okay, then Gwen, how would you continue? Have increases, crack decreases, right? That's logic one. So I have 1.8 liter per minute in total. Make sense?
Yeah.
I have 32.4 liter of empty space. I have this as my, increase per minute. Can anybody tell me how am I supposed to find the minute? Do you know? Are both of you stuck? Kanaya and Gwen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll use money, okay? Okay, I'm sick of volume. I'll use money. I need $32.4. Can? It's an empty one. I need $32.4. I'm going to get $1.8 per minute. I'm going to get $1.8 per minute. Nice, right? Okay. How many minutes do I need before I get everything that I need lah? Do you know how to do that?
Mm,
I need $32.4. I'm saving $1.8 per day. I don't know, I guess, per day.
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do with 32.4 and 1.8? Come on.
32.4.
You know what? Go and Kanaya. One thing I noticed that both of you don't do, you don't play around with a calculator. Okay. Oh, you do. You do. What is it? Minus? Minus?
Yeah.
Right. Now, think carefully, Gwen and Kanaya. I want to use you to use your logic. I need $30, right? Let's say I need $30. Easy. I save $2 per day. Is the answer 30 minus 2? Is the answer 28 days?
no.
No, right? No, right?
No.
Right? What's the answer?
Um.
Come on, use your logic. Gwen, are you currently thinking about formula?
The 15.
Yeah.
Yes, 15. Thank you very much. 15. Gwen, if you're thinking about formula, please don't think about formula. Please think about logic. I need $30. I have $2 per day. How many days do I need? 15. What's the logic here? I don't know how to explain it, but it's 30 divided by 2.
Yeah.
Because I would say 30 times 2 doesn't make sense. 60 days doesn't make sense. 30 minus 2 doesn't make sense. 30 plus 2 doesn't make sense. But 30 divided by 2 seems to make a lot of sense. 15 days now. Okay? Okay, use your logic here. The number is uglier. I agree lah. The number is uglier. I need 32.4. I'm only saving 1.8 per minute. Now, what are we supposed to do? Take your calculator, Gwen. Take your calculator.
32.4 divided by 1.8.
Very good. 32.4 divided by 1.8. That makes sense. Yes,
So
go
I
ahead.
cannot do milliliter.
No, not that you cannot do milliliter, Kanaya, but you are not consistent. You don't change everything to milliliter. That's why you're stuck. At least Gwen changes everything to liter, and therefore she is ready. Do you understand? That's why she is ready. You change everything to milliliter, and then you're ready also. Make sense or not, Kanaya?
Yeah.
Okay, then please change everything to milliliter, not just 1 or 2. It doesn't help. Gwen, you haven't been taking your pen. Are you lost?
I don't know what step to do next.
This. Okay.
Which one? What are you showing me? Which one? Which one? Which one are you showing me? What is your question, Gwen?
Is it 2.2 divided by 0.4?
No, it's minus.
Yeah.
Gwen, by logic is minus. Tap is increasing the water. Crack is decreasing the water. So I will take 1 as a plus, 1 as a minus. Make sense? It's logic, yeah? It's logic. Don't abandon your logic, yeah? Don't abandon your logic. Gwen, are you stuck right now?
Yeah.
First of all, this is not 22.2 liter, it's 2.2 liter per minute, 0.4 liter per minute, and 1.8 liter per minute.
Wait, is it like the
It's 2.2.
Liter per minute, Gwen? Liter per minute, liter per minute. Read the question, yeah? Okay. Sorry, Kanaya, I cannot follow very clearly, but you're changing it to milliliter and milliliter. Okay, great. So far, so good, Kanaya. That means you're ready lah. You're not done, but you're ready at least. It's all milliliter. And by the way, it's not milliliter, it's milliliter per minute for 400, yeah? It's milliliter
Okay.
per minute. 2,200 milliliter per minute. I think it matters. Now, Gwen, you have an empty 32.4 liter, correct?
Yeah.
You have the, tap minus crack 1.8 liter per minute. Are you telling me you are still stuck? Let me confirm that because time is almost up. I need to explain if you are stuck. Are you stuck? Quickly tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, think about it in terms of money. I'm going to change the 32.4 liter to $30. Write down $30. Quickly. Pretend that it's $30. Now, pretend that you're saving not 1.8 per minute, but pretend you save $2 per minute. $2 per day. I'm so sorry, $2 per day. Pretend that. Those are nice numbers. Now, what are you going to do? Use your logic.
30
How many
divided
days do you need? 30 divided by
2.
30. Okay, and therefore, go back to the liter. Your answer is totally correct. Your logic is strong. So what do you do with now liters? Kanaya, are you stuck?
Yeah.
Okay, time is definitely up. Okay, I will have to answer it using WhatsApp. Okay, Kanaya? So far, so good, yeah? I have to follow later, yeah? These other students are coming in, all right?
How much minutes?
Okay,
I
I have
thought mine
to...
is 7:30.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep remembering the wrong thing. So sorry, right? So sorry. Both of you, same thing. Very same thing. Continue, Gwen, yeah? So sorry, Kanaya. Now, Kanaya, if you have this, why aren't you minusing 2,200 with 400? Does it make sense or not to minus them?
Yeah.
Then minus them. Now, Gwen, the 30 and the 2 doesn't help, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it should help. Look at my screen share. You pretend that this is $30, right?
Yeah.
You pretend that this is $2 per day, and you immediately conclude it's 15. 30 divided by 2. Good logic. Your logic works. Now, then apply the same logic to the weird number. 30 is actually 32.4, right?
Oh, yeah.
2 is actually 1.8. Actually. So, do something like that.
So it's 32400 divided by 1800.
I agree with you, Karaya. I agree with you. Okay, Gwen. Now, Gwen and Kanaya, you're going to achieve the final answer at about the same time, right? At about the same time.
18.
18 minutes for Kanaya. Okay.
Hmm.
How about you, Gwen? How many minutes? 18 minutes. I hope this convinces both of you that both of you should be correct. Different unit, same answer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does this make any sense, Gwen and Kanaya?
Yeah.
Okay, let's review this question one more time. What makes this question difficult? Wow, so many units. How do you deal with it? Make the unit the same. You can choose though. You can choose. You can choose one. The second way it makes it difficult is you have to consider whether it's the empty or the water which is important. You know how to answer that, correct? Okay. The third thing is that they introduce tap and crack. You also know how to deal with that. The final one is the numbers are very ugly. You do not know how to handle it, but I teach you how to handle it. Pretend it's a money and pretend is a nice number. Usually your brain works well. Remember, yeah, your brain is good. It's just that the question is confusing. You have to know how to make it not so confusing.
Yeah.
Any questions so far? Okay, definitely a difficult question from Kanaya, yeah? Definitely. Okay, let's do one more difficult question. Gwen, do you mind? Difficult questions, lah.
Yeah.
I still
Okay,
got a lot of
as long as
questions.
this helps for end of year, this is fine. Okay,
I still got
let's
like
move to the.
I still got a
I
lot
know
of
Kanaya.
questions.
I know Kanaya, but do you prefer us to do the hard ones or the easy ones? That's your choice. I don't mind.
I don't know.
We cannot cover everything though. We cannot cover everything. You have to choose. You can choose though, no problem.
No other ones.
That's up to you. You can choose, but we won't be able to do everything one, definitely. Okay, question 20 then. Okay, I'll screenshot for you. Just shift a little bit. Now, the good thing about going from hard to easy is most probably our technique is complete already. Well, we learned so many things just now, but maybe in this question, we will find it easier. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Okay. All right, this is empty. Empty is good. They tell you the base. Fill the tank with 3 liter water every minute. Reach a depth of 10. Right? So now, do you have tap and crack?
Mm,
Do you have tap and crack? Kanaya and Gwen, quickly.
um,
No.
no.
No? Good. Good. So that means it's easier, right? Only one tap sama. Some question have 2 taps. This one tap. Hey, this is easier than just now. Correct, yeah? Easier. Right? Then they talk about, okay, is it going to be important? Are you going to fill the tank or are you going to empty the tank?
Fill.
Fill the tank, not empty, which means is the empty air which is important, or is it the already have water which is important? Which is important?
Empty air.
The empty air is important, right? Make sense? Not the water that is already present. In fact, there is no water which is present. Now, how many empty air must you fill? Do you know or not?
Um.
The only difficulty this question is that they don't give you a picture. Oh no, the picture doesn't exist. It does trouble you a little bit. I'm challenging you, Gwen and Kanaya, draw a picture for yourself, please. Because they don't give you a picture. It's actually quite dangerous without a picture. Okay, this question is harder than 21 because of the picture. Try drawing the picture, please. The picture of the aquarium, I suppose.
Hello, Kak.
Hello.
Huh?
Hello. Sorry. Hey, hello. Hello.
Hello?
Sorry. Who is this? Hello.
Keiko.
Okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, Keiko. Yes, Keiko.
Yeah.
7:30, Keiko.
7:30. Oh.
Right.
Because
Have
I
you eaten?
have something after this actually.
And what time?
8:30.
Better than nothing.
That's
But yeah,
true.
well, right now no need because later there will be 3%. Just wait for us.
Okay.
Right. No problem. Have you eaten dinner?
No.
You eat dinner first lah.
Okay lah. Okay lah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
7:30. See you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, Kanaya, if you have finished drawing, please show me. Yeah? Gwen, no need to draw too nicely, right? If you could sketch, that's okay, I guess. Okay, nicely drawn, Gwen. Nicely drawn. Okay, when you're done, show me, Kanaya.
That looks like a square though.
I guess that's the question, I guess. The question is that how come they never give you a picture? Can you imagine it? Can you? Can you?
I
Can you
draw
imagine it?
rectangle.
Okay, Kanaya, can you show me? Come on.
Just draw
Whether right
freehand.
or wrong, but show me lah. Yeah, freehand is fine.
I
Freehand is totally fine.
I
But
just
show me.
I
This
just
this
freehand.
looks good actually, Kanaya. I mean, it looks like aquarium. Totally right. Okay. But the question is the dimension. So the shape seems great, but how about the dimension? Because the question is responsible for giving you the sizes. Can
Yeah.
you do something about the sizes? If you can, good for you. If not, then we're in some trouble. Okay, the drawing is fine, Gwen. The drawing is fine, Gwen and Kanaya. But the sizes, the dimension, what is the question telling you? Is the question successful in hiding it from you? Because the question will do that. The question will definitely try to hide things from you. For example, he tells you the base area of the tank is 3,600 centimeters square. Hey, what is that? How do you deal with that? Something like that.
My video like turned off because my phone is like
that.
it's almost dead. Like yeah.
Okay, I cannot follow you, so you charge first. I just charge first. I cannot follow you. Right. In this case, guys, I think I'll just follow me on the screen share. Yeah. Okay, I think the question successfully hides things from you, Kanaya and Gwen. Successfully. How? By not giving you the picture and by confusing you with these things. Like 3,600 centimeters. What is that, man? What is that? Okay. Now, I'll make my life easy and draw a tab first. The tab is going to be 3 liter per minute. Can? At least I have a tab. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done with the tab. Right. Now, would it surprise you that actually the base of the tank, he say the base of the tank, so I draw the base of the tank. The base of the tank base is 3,600 centimeter square. Can I say that? That's the base. Would that be okay?
Yep.
And then I will fill the water like this. There's the water, and then the water is 10 centimeter. Now, I think you guys don't draw this, and therefore the question has successfully confused you. If you draw this, I feel that you understand the question. Do you understand my drawing? Yes?
Is the base like pointing to like the bottom of the tank or like
The bottom of the tank? Yes, you can say that. The base of the tank? Yes. The bottom of the tank? Okay, yes. Correct? But notice that they don't give you in centimeter, they give you the full area. Some people find this good, some people find this confusing. Okay, why is this drawing important? It's because the volume of the empty air I have to worry about is 3,600 centimeter square times 10 centimeter equals to 36,000 centimeter cube. Is this okay or not okay? There is the volume of air that I worry about.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Gwen and Kanaya, can you continue from here? By right, you have all the skills necessary already.
Can we do arrow method?
Sorry, Kanaya, sorry.
Can we do arrow method?
Arrow method. This one, unfortunately, no arrow method. This one, not yet. The more difficult one will have. So the good news is you don't need arrow method. The bad news is it's not the hardest one. The hardest one will require units. That's usually in primary 6 though. So not right now. You don't need arrow method just now, I guess. So you don't, well, I guess you can do arrow method lah. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. 3 liter per minute. You still have to change the unit, Kanaya. So which unit are you going to change it to?
Liters.
Liter. So now we're sticking to liter, correct? Okay.
Yep.
So 3 liter 1 minute lah. That's the arrow. Okay. 3 liter 1 minute. Now, how many liter is this? 36,000 centimeter cube.
Yeah.
How many liter? You forget the conversion? 1 liter, 1,000 milliliter equals to 1,000 centimeter cube. Come on. Change it to liter. Quickly. Naya.
Um,
Six point
36 point what?
8.
No, there's no 36.8. This is 36 liter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 36,000 times 10. Okay, 36 liter. Okay, Kanaya,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so 3 liter is 1 minute according to the tab. So 36 liter, how many minutes? That's the arrow method lah. That be okay? This is times how many? Times how many? Use your calculator. Come on, times how many?
Um,
Times how many? Come on. You have trouble finding times how many. Okay, did you find it, Kanaya?
Right.
Did you try one by one? Times this, times that, times that. Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Show me your calculator. Yeah, show me your calculator. Okay, I cannot follow you. That's why it's very slow. It's very difficult to follow you, right? Okay, thank you. All right, let me show. Okay. So this is how you do it. Okay. You're using liter, right? So don't do 3,000 lah. Okay, don't do 3,000. Yeah, I'm just asking you from 3 to 36 times how many. All right. And how do you do that is you just 36 divide by 3. Actually, that's how you do it. I want to know times how many. Just 36 divided by 3 lah, if that makes some sense. Okay, what is the answer? I cannot see.
12.
Does it make
12.
sense? This is times 12. 3 times 12 is 36. Make sense? Okay, according to the arrow method, this is also times 12 too. So how many minutes?
12 minutes.
Okay. Understand? Now, oh, okay, Kanaya? Do you
Yep.
understand this question? Okay.
Yes.
This question is easier than 21, except the picture is confusing because they don't give you the picture. That's how they make it harder lah. They take out the picture from you and you have to figure it out yourself.
I mean again.
Okay, good, Gwen. Now, are you following me? Have we finished this question?
Um, yeah.
Okay, clear, yeah? Clear?
Mhm.
Okay, one more time, huh? This question is easier than 21, but they make it harder by taking out the picture.
Yeah.
Both of you have to draw it because that is their way of making it hard. So you counter it by making it easy lah. You draw for yourself. Other than that, it is easier. Hopefully, this gives you an idea how to do volume. Now, Kanaya, we still have 10 more minutes. Come. Next question. You chose. You choose. If your end of year includes this, it is scary if you cannot lah. But hopefully today is very helpful. Hopefully.
Is
Okay.
normally this type of thing hard?
If your reading is good and your common sense is good, yes, but it is difficult because people never do parking before. That's the
Okay then.
difficult part. How you don't even have a car. How do you understand parking? It's not really fair, lah. But they like this kind of question because it's practical. You don't have a car, but it's a practical question. So we have to, we are running out of space. Okay.
Yeah, we need to make another third one.
Okay. I'm just gonna make our last. This should be our last one.
Huh?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Okay, done. I have another page already. Okay. Now, Gwen and Kanaya, this question does happen a lot, to be fair. It will be very nice if you understand it instead of memorize it because every question is slightly different. If you memorize it, it may be dangerous. You may be memorizing something which is not applicable. Yeah. Now, better understand. Gwen, do you understand this parking rate thingy?
Yeah. I've done it before.
Okay. Okay. Then you go and do it by yourself. I'm gonna try to find out what's Kanaya's understanding. Okay. You go first lah. Okay. If you want to listen to us, feel free. Now, Kanaya, to be fair, do you have a problem? Maybe you understand.
I know.
Okay. Then let me just test you. Okay. Let me just test you. Is it better to park on Sunday or Saturday?
Um. Sunday,
Why?
cause it's free.
Okay. Is it better to park in the morning or at night?
Normally morning,
Morning is better than night. Why?
because like there'll be less people there. If it's like
True.
if it's like not work,
If it is home lah. If it is home, it is
yeah,
true. If it is work, it's the other way around.
then
That's
yeah,
fair. That's fair. That's fair. But I'm talking about money. Maybe just talk about money. In terms of money, the price, which one's better, morning or night?
morning.
Wrong. You don't understand the charge. You don't understand the charge. Why would you think the morning is cheaper than night? That's the question here. I mean, you misunderstand the charge. Actually, the night is cheaper than the morning. That one I can guarantee you. Why do you think the night is more expensive?
Cause if it's like Sunday, like most people will go out.
No, we talk about Monday. Talk about Monday. Monday morning or Monday night? According to this car park lah. Better to park at night or at the Monday morning?
Night.
You are correct. The night is cheaper. You're right. The morning is more expensive. So I think you understand already. Fair enough. Okay. Now for Wednesday, what do we do?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Which one do we look for? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, which one? Okay,
This-
good, good. Then what do we do?
This one.
This one is 3 hour 10 minutes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 hour 10 minutes means how many hours is charged? Okay, Gwen and Kanaya, if I park for 3 hour 10 minutes, okay, how much do I pay? Do I pay for 3 hours? Do I pay for 3 hours 10 minutes? Or do I pay for 4 hours maybe?
Hmm. 3 hours.
Wrong. We pay for 4 hours.
Okay.
But how do we know? We don't know. It's the rule of the car park. It's not common sense. It's more like the car park says something like this, $1 per hour or part thereof. This sentence, this part of the sentence, or part. What does that mean? If 10 minutes also count as 1 hour, lah. 30 minutes also count as 1 hour. So if you park for 3 hour 10 minutes, it automatically counts as 4 hours. If that makes some sense. That's
Yeah.
what the car park rule is. It's not our sense, it's the car park. But that's common for most car parks. It is common for most car parks to do this. So safe to say no car park in Singapore does it another way, lah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many dollars are you paying, both of you? How many dollars are we paying?
$4.
$4, I agree. How about you, Gwen?
Oh, I said $4.
$4, yeah? Okay, good. Good. Then you understand the rules of car park, lah. Does it look? All right. Hopefully you can do the next, the other types of question. Maybe one more, Kanaya? A bit more.
There's a second part to it.
Okay, good. Now it's a bit different, right? Saturday afternoon, 12 p.m. to 1:30. Okay, maybe this is more challenging. Okay, let's put it there for Gwen. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, Gwen, there's a second part. Okay, second part. This is slightly more challenging, I guess. Oh, okay. That mistake will be a little bit sad. Yeah, mistake will be a little bit sad. Okay, since time is up, I'm going to ask you to be very quick, yeah? Now, we are using the Saturday one, obviously. We're using this one.
Yeah.
And we're also using the 1 p.m. onward. We have to use both, correct?
Yeah.
Right, so what is your answer? Is your answer $1? Is your answer $2? Is your answer $3? Or your answer is something else? Which one is it?
I think it's $3.
2 or 3? Sorry, sorry, cannot hear you.
$3.
$3. So you're saying that it's 1 plus 2. Am I correct?
Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Gwen?
Which one?
Part 14? No? Question, this one? 12 p.m. to 1:30?
$3.
Alright. $3. And I agree with you. It's not that hard for this question.
Yeah.
Right? $3 seems very expensive, but that's how it is. Okay, Gwen and Kanaya, we'll have to call it a day first, yeah? Right? Hopefully that
Wait,
helps you,
so
Kanaya,
so what?
and
Wait, so
hopefully that
what's the
helps you, Gwen.
answer?
Yeah, $3. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that helps, and I'll see you next week. Bye.
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 Okay, Keiko, I can see you. Yeah, Keiko. But Kirana, I can see you. Yeah. Okay, Kirana, if you are ready, would you please unmute?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Kirana. Next week is break, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel right now? I think you just finished your competition or you're in the middle of a temporary competition, right?
Yeah.
How
Tomorrow
do you feel
also.
right now? Oh, tomorrow, yeah. Right. Okay. Tomorrow, yeah. Right. So how do you feel?
Okay.
Okay. All right. It's going for end of year. Do you have any revision or homework that the teacher give for holiday?
I just got homework. My revision paper I plan to do after I'm okay with the chapter, then I do.
So what is this about? Is this math or
A
chemistry?
chem.
Chem, I don't mind. You have chem homework also?
Yeah, it's chem homework.
Very good. You mean the worksheet type of thing, am I correct?
Yeah, and I got practice paper also.
Good, good, good. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Today is a bit special. Today I'm asking help from Keiko. Sorry, have you met Keiko before, Kiran?
No.
All right. Keiko is my best assistant for chemistry and biology lah. So this is just nice. I'm gonna ask Keiko and you to try one-on-one today. I believe you'll be doing some sort of acid, base, and salt. Am I correct, Kiran? Acid, base, and salt.
We're on a new
Homework,
chapter actually.
which is part of end of year.
Yeah.
Then even better lah. This is precisely where we want one-to-one. Now, Kirana and Kiko, I'm going to ask you to join the breakout room. Please introduce yourself and then please help Kirana with that one. Okay, Kiko?
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm monitoring the WhatsApp. All right. Okay. Okay. Vera and Rachel, I can see both of you. Can you hear me?
Hello, Ken.
Yes, Vera, I can hear you clearly. How about you, Rachel?
Ken.
All right, cool. Okay. First time meeting after 2 weeks, right? I really need updates from both of you. Before you do that, going forward, sorry, there's a double testing. Okay. Going forward, will your updates be the same or will it be different? What do you think, Rachel and Vera?
Will our what?
Updates be the same or different? That means, you belong to the same school, your situation seems similar, but Will your situation be different in any way this 1 month? What do you think?
Not really.
No.
Not really.
I think so.
Okay. All right. Then maybe we'll just take turn. For example, today I asked Vera for updates, and then if Rachel have something to add, you add, and then we're gonna start. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay. For example, Vera, please help me understand what's happening these 2 weeks and what's gonna happen in the next month, if you know.
It's holidays for this week.
Correct.
The past week we did redox, which is not tested for end of years.
Understand. Okay.
Yeah, and then our exam is in about, let me check.
For
3 weeks.
5 weeks.
3.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's very
Yes.
fast. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Okay. Can you can Vera send me the whole schedule? I need to see the full schedule, not just chemistry.
Oh,
That's the reason.
okay. Let me
Right.
find it.
Okay, you send me and then I'll ask Rachel to continue. Sorry, your end of year seems way faster than other school. It's in 3 weeks time instead of like 5 weeks time. Do you know
Our
why?
first one starts in week 2.
Dang.
Or is it week 3? It's either week 2.
I need to see the full schedule then. I really need to see the full schedule. Okay, that's fine. Okay. All right. So Rachel, that means you have the end of year topic list there. You should know, right?
Yeah.
It's before it does. Okay. Does your teacher give you any, revision homework or paper?
She just gave us a revision paper.
One paper, MCQ and paper 2, something like that.
Yeah.
Have you guys done it?
No.
Okay. Rachel, you have is a digital or a copy thing, a printed thing?
It's a printed one.
Okay, then Rachel, you have my WhatsApp, right? I want you to choose 3 questions. 3 questions. Your choice first, but only from paper 2. Only from paper 2. Okay. Choose the hardest ones lah.
Okay, let me go get the paper.
Yes, please. Okay. Vera, you have sent me a digital version. Okay, I'm gonna take a look.
Okay.
Chemistry is not bad. Chemistry is on Monday. That's not bad.
Yeah, so we have the weekend.
Your history might be in, your math or literature might be in some trouble, maybe. Okay,
Oh,
let's
by the
check it
way,
out.
I take literature and Rachel takes history.
Oh, so not both. Okay. Not okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's good. That's good. Okay, I'm just gonna use Vera's Jamboard for now. Let me confirm a few things about your schedule so that I don't do it wrongly. Share screen. Okay.
Hey, Vera, you should see the end of year paper. Then you choose some question. Then you choose.
Oh, I haven't looked through yet, but sure. Okay, wait.
If you
Right.
got any.
So Rachel choose 3, Vera choose 3. No, sorry, too much. Rachel choose 2, Vera choose 2. Sorry, yeah. That's fine. That's fine.
Open-ended, right? So that.
Open-ended first. Yeah,
Yeah.
open-ended first. Open-ended first.
My God.
Oh, very fast. This is very fast. Shall we? I guess some just want to finish fast lah, I guess. Okay. Any of you take higher mother tongue?
We both take higher mother tongue.
Does it give you... Sorry, I keep forgetting. If you take higher mother tongue, that means you're going to do higher mother and you're also going to do mother tongue. No. You're going to do only higher mother tongue, correct? Sorry. Does it give you trouble?
A lot.
Higher mother tongue. Oh. Okay. Which means your math paper 1 is after that. Who take your geography?
No, none of us take geography.
Okay, I'm gonna scratch that. Literature is for Rachel, right? And then
Vera.
history is sorry, Vera, and history is for Rachel.
Yeah.
Dear. Okay. Now, look at week number 1, okay? Can I say something like this? There is no way for you to study chemistry on week 1. Is that correct or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No chemistry. Okay, you have to focus on other things, mother tongue, English, math, and all sorts. Now this confirm that. I think your physics or your
None of us take physics. So
that's good. Oh no, that's good. That's good. Oh, that means your history no problem.
yeah. Was a
Okay.
long content.
So Rachel, since you have 1 day break, you can study your history there. Correct or not? In fact, you have 1.5 days. So after biology, you can study history plus the Wednesday lah. Then your history is fine.
Yeah.
Your math paper 2, how?
We both take math 2 is A math, and then math 1 is E math.
What? A-math is after history? No. No.
They call,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh no. So Rachel, let me confirm this. Your A-math is after history, and Vera, your A-math is together with literature paper 2. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Then your A-math is the problem here lah. Clearly already. Okay, so your chemistry, you have weekends. Your biology, both of you seems okay. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then correct, yeah? Your problem is A-math lah. Is that correct? Oh, that's crazy.
E-math is not really that bad.
Really, for you, Vera.
My E math is worse than my A math. I don't know why. I'm struggling more with E math than A math.
Oh, no, actually, that's good. No, that's actually good.
Because our
Trust me,
E-math
that's
teacher
actually
in
good.
school is really good.
Your A-math is good.
Our teacher is really good.
So your A-math teacher is really good. Your E-math is different teacher, not so good. Something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. No, that's good. Trust me, that's good. That's better than the other way around. Like just way better. Okay, so you're saying that sorry, yes, you're saying.
I sent you the
Send me something.
questions.
Okay, good. Now I know your schedule is not giving you that much trouble. I don't have to worry about it. Okay, good.
I think
Section B is good.
the second part is quite I don't know, they printed the paper quite weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. One small, one big, yeah. Bit weird. Okay. So I'm gonna put this in the Jamboard. It is a good choice. This one is from Rachel, right?
Yeah.
So Rachel, you have chosen both questions already.
Yeah.
Sorry, your question. Your question is, sorry, just now.
What
Is it?
topic is that?
Okay, surprise. The proper answer is, first of all, this is section B, okay? Section B is the longer question, and section B, okay.
Vera, there's one section, at section B, there's the last question, it's moles, if you need help. I think, no, it's not big.
Okay, so Rachel, Vera, the answer is that topic is a topic that is a mix between something not inside the syllabus and something inside the syllabus. It is a mix and it is intentional. It is intentionally like that. Yeah, intentionally like that. Okay. If you think that's hard, then maybe that's true. Maybe that's why it is hard. Maybe that's true. Rachel, can I confirm that B10 is only one page?
Let me confirm.
Right. Okay. It's
No,
it's supposed to be slightly longer, right?
It's not. I'll send you the
it's
other
supposed
part.
to be. Yes, please.
I didn't know they were same question.
No problem. Now, Vera, take your time, but I want you to choose something hard, not something you already know.
Okay, I'll send you the last part.
Sure thing. Okay, wait there. Okay.
They're all hard.
They're all, yes. If they are all hard, then choose two and we will have a good time.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, this looks more like section B. Section B is it's full power. Okay, Rachel, I have one more question regarding the schedule, okay? Regarding the schedule. Okay. So again, the first week is a lot of things like English, mother tongue, e-math, right? Geography, no, geography, e-math, and then that's it for you. Now, can we study for you, can you study chemistry up to the weekend before 23rd September? Can you do that?
I think can.
That means your English and your higher mother tongue, your e-math won't be too worrisome. It will be okay even if you put some emphasis on chemistry. Can we confirm that?
Yeah.
You won't sabotage your others. Okay. How about you, Vera? If we study chemistry until the weekend before 23rd Monday, let's say you do that, will it sabotage your first week exam?
I don't think so.
All right, then good to know because we don't have much time. We don't have much time.
Yeah.
Okay, now Vera, you have chosen 2 questions. I understand what you're doing. Okay, that's fine. And the A2 one, the graph looks scary, so I guess maybe that's why you choose it lah. Okay, good. I understand. Okay, let's talk about the scariest
I
part
chose
first.
it because of the most percentage you.
You don't like moles and percentage.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good to know. Now, I'm going to tell you the expectation for paper 2 first, okay? There are a few expectations for you ladies to know. I think they're giving you the full paper 2. How do we know? You look at part B first. There is question 9, there's question 10, right? Is there any question 11? Just checking.
No.
Okay, then we stop at question 10. Am I correct? Now, this means your total mark for paper 2 is 70. Am I correct? Please confirm that.
Wait, let me check.
Yeah, you can actually find it in front. Is it total 70?
Wait, there's a paper 2 section A and a paper 2 section B. And then there's
Correct.
a paper 1. So section B is 20
20.
and section
Correct.
A is 50.
Correct. So I'm only worried about paper 2, right? So paper 2 is 50 plus 20. For your information, Vera and Rachel, in O level, it will be a total of 80 marks. So only 10 marks more. It's very weird. Your paper 2 is almost as long as an O level paper 2, even though your topic is only halfway. They're giving you the full length almost even though it's not the full topic. In that sense. The timing, let me confirm, is around 1 hour, 30 minutes. Am I correct?
2
2
hours.
hours, 15 minutes.
2 hours 15. Oh, that's way longer than O level. Okay, good. That's the good news. They're giving you almost the same length, but they're giving you way more time. So there's some advantage here. Okay, good. Now, let me explain the expectation. That wasn't the expectation. That one, every school has their own preference. Do they want to give you a long paper or a short paper? Looks like your school gives you a long paper with a longer time. And that's good. Now, here's the expectation. The expectation is they will give you 2 questions which contains things outside the syllabus. 2 questions. B9 is a very good example. Electrical conductivity of a solution is proportional, blah, 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 blah. This is totally outside the syllabus. Let me ask you right now, Vera and Rachel, how comfortable are you when I mention this is outside the syllabus?
Not very comfortable.
All right, there's more. This one is outside the syllabus. This one is outside the syllabus. And no, that's it. That's it. The rest is probably not outside. But this whole paragraph is outside the syllabus. Now, if you feel that more means bad, I want to tell you, no, that's wrong. The correct concept is this. The question maker knows it's outside the syllabus. Okay, you know, they know. They also know their responsibility. If they give you something outside the syllabus, what is their responsibility? Their responsibility is to tell you everything you need to know.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
Why do they want to give you something outside syllabus? Simple, to test your reading skills, not to test your knowledge. It's clearly a knowledge that you don't have before you enter the exam. Clearly. So they just give you the knowledge inside. Yeah. Having said that, easier said than done lah. Your responsibility is to read and understand and use it. Vera and Rachel, your first challenge for tonight is to read this whole part and tell me what you don't understand or clarify. I want you to get comfortable with things outside the syllabus. There'll be 2 questions like this. This is 1. Okay, feel free to read using your own printed paper and then clarify, please. You need to clarify everything. You clarify everything.
I think it makes sense.
Okay, makes sense. That was Vera, am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm starting to be able to tell you. Okay, Rachel, does it make any sense? If you want to take time, you take time. You don't rush.
I think it makes sense.
All right. Now this means a few things. This means you are probably comfortable with practicals because practicals always introduce something new, so to speak.
Mm.
This does look like practicals one. It's like the sentences you find in practicals. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Right. Then good. Then you just remember, then I can take it that your practicals also not very stressful for you. Good. That's already a good sign. Now, the second part is supposed to be inside the syllabus. How do I know? Well, titration is supposed to be in the syllabus. Oh, goodness, there's a concentration. Maybe, Vera, you don't feel very happy. I don't know, yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay. Now, are you happy? Are you satisfied? Are you content with these 2 graphs? Not content, clarify. Not sure, please ask. Take your time.
I think it's okay.
Good, Rachel is okay. Sorry, is that Rachel?
No.
Okay, that was Vera. Okay, Vera. So Rachel, we just wait for Rachel first.
I think it's okay.
Good. Now, here comes the good news. The good news is no matter how weird the question is, the reading is, we'll call it the reading part. Okay. The first few questions are usually very easy. In fact, how easy is that? Look, the chemical equation when ethanoic acid dissociates with water. Who has trouble?
What's that mean?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. You do not know ethanoic acid. Am I correct?
Yeah.
The problem is you do not know ethanoic acid. I can tell you, your problem is not knowledge. Your problem is reading.
Oh, it's
They actually
inside.
tell you. Correct. They actually tell you. Although I think you're supposed to know, yeah. It is part of the syllabus, lah. But at least they are kind enough to tell you.
Mm.
Now, with that in mind, who can do? Okay, right now, I don't see both of your video. I'm so sorry. At this point, it will be very nice to on your video so I can follow your writing. Will that make some sense?
Okay, I'll join
Okay.
now.
I need to
Okay,
join
okay.
on my phone
Yes.
too.
Yes, please. Yes, yes. Take your time. Okay, now it's a good time. Okay, I can see Rachel. Okay, do landscape, Rachel.
Oh. Okay.
That means you just flip your phone. Okay, if there's a technical problem, please tell me. Yeah.
Okay. It's connecting.
Okay. Rachel, if you remember how to landscape, you should not. Yeah, don't turn your phone like this. Don't turn. Instead, you flip the other way. Okay. Let me just on the video. Let me just on my video. Yeah, you do that. Something like that. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to flip it, right? Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
lock. Yeah, it might be locked. Yeah, it might be locked. Okay. All right, Vera, you flip to the main camera. Okay, then you help me out. Also do the landscape thingy. If you forget, please tell me. You forget.
Yeah.
I unlocked
Yep.
it, but I don't know why it cannot landscape. Oh, okay.
There you go. Got it. Yeah, got it. Okay, good. Okay. Then put it back. Okay, that's good. Okay, Vera, if you forgot how to landscape, please tell me. Just zoom in stuff, okay? Just zoom in.
Okay.
My phone is locked.
Yeah, it's probably locked. Yeah. Okay, Rachel, you just zoom in enough for me to follow your writing. Okay. Oh, very nice handwriting. Let me see your CH3COH. Okay, good. All right. Now you do not want to plus the H2O.
Okay.
So the acid doesn't react with water. Anyway, most of the time, acids don't react with water. Believe it or not, on the left-hand side, there's only CH3COOH. Again, there is no reaction with water. It's a reaction inside water, not with water. Do you know how to dissociate an acid? It's actually
Is it the
It's
H
actually not
plus?
difficult. Yeah, you want to break down the H plus, correct. This is where the acid becomes acid, releasing H plus. So on the right-hand side, you will immediately have an H plus
Mm.
and H plus, and as a result, you have a remainder negative ion. Go ahead, Vera, write down H plus. That is the dissociation. Then you logically have another guy, which is the negative, yes, the CH3COO remaining with a negative charge, if that makes some sense. This needs to make sense. This is basic knowledge in acid. Clarify if you don't understand.
Okay.
Okay. Now, an acid becomes an acid when it reduces H plus. If you understand what I'm saying, then you know every acid will do this. Okay. Now, I'm going to write something which is a little bit weird because I do not know whether your teacher have taught you this or not. Okay. Now, watch your Jamboard or my screen sharing, please. Maybe watch your screen sharing better. Okay. I'm going to write something that might feel weird. Okay. I'm going to make this solid. And then I'm going to make this aqueous and aqueous. Does this make any sense?
Yeah.
Okay. This explains why this is weak. If a weak acid, they don't dissociate a lot. So some of them remain solid, which is not acidic. Some of them dissociate, which is to say some become acidic. It's a weak acid. So if that is not weird, then you pay strong attention to that. And then the second thing might also feel weird. I'm drawing a reversible reaction. Does that sound or look weird?
I vaguely remember my teacher mentioning.
Have you covered ammonia chapter, guys?
Yeah, we did. I think so.
Ammonia talks to you about reversible reaction. A weak acid is always reversible. So maybe I'll introduce that to you. A weak acid is always reversible. A strong acid is never reversible. The reason why a weak acid is reversible because both sides exist. There is the solid side, there's an aqueous side, it's not total. A strong acid totally dissociate. The left-hand side no longer exists. It's strong, but therefore it's not reversible. Am I making any sense right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of detail for 1 mark, but that's that. Okay.
Also,
Now,
we have to have the reversible arrow.
this is depending on teacher. Some teacher will understand in Sec 3, you don't know that. But some teacher will be very particular because the correct one is reversible. Actually, this is wrong, but this is Sec 3. So it's a little bit, I'll just help you. If you write down reversible, you will never be wrong lah. If that makes sense. So you write down reversible. Maybe we just stick with that lah, because in year 4, it will be reversible. Anyway lah, anyway. Yes.
So to confirm, right, like it's a weak acid because that both of their like the states are not the same, which means like
Mhm.
it will be like it can
Both-
only be like partially dissociated.
Correct. Because both exist means you are not doing a full one. Both exist.
Okay.
Okay. So you're not committing fully, something like that. Okay. Okay, great. So far, so good. Now, part B should also be easy because it's just acid with alkali. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Full state symbol. Full balancing. Everything is full.
Do you need charge?
The question is, do you write down CH3COOH or you write down H plus and CH3COO minus? Which one do you write? That's the question. Which one do you write?
The first one.
Yes. For example, do you write HCl or H plus and Cl minus? No, you write HCl. You understand? You still write the full thing.
So do we need like state symbols?
Mhm. Yes, you do. Ionization energy. Wait, what? Ladies, are you in IP? Sorry, can I check one more time? I kind of forget.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you guys learn ionization. Yeah. Okay, never mind.
Wait, is sodium hydroxide a liquid?
Okay, let me tell you something. The only two liquid you worry in chemistry is bromine. Bromine can be liquid and gas. And mercury. Mercury can also be liquid, but there is no other liquid. Does that answer your question?
So is it solid? Or
No.
is it aqueous?
Aqueous. You do need to remember that anyway, she's aqueous. Does that trouble you, Vera?
Wait, can you repeat what you said again?
There are only two liquids in Sec 4, Sec 3 chem, which is bromine and mercury. And mercury is not even in reaction. You don't study mercury because it's too dangerous. So you don't really worry about bromine, which means nothing else should be liquid. Oh, sorry, there's one more, water. There's one more, I'm sorry, there's water. But water is water, you know. Right? So everything else should be not liquid. Now, both of you are stopping at the reaction. Do you know the result of an acid and a base, an alkali?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, the result will be
Salt and water.
correct, but you guys are very hesitant. Now, why? You guys are very hesitant here. Tell me if you are hesitant. Okay, good, Vera, good. That's fine. Oh. Okay, good, Rachel. Yeah, not that. Yeah, not that. Okay, good. Yeah, not that. Good. Vera, you shouldn't balance before you write the whole thing. That would be dangerous. It is dangerous to balance before you write everything. What is the salt? What is the salt? You're confused. Okay, guys. Okay, we have to talk about it. Yeah, we have to talk about it. That means you have to talk about it. This is not okay. So, okay, very easy to solve the problem, ladies. Okay, watch the Jamboard, please. Very easy.
Okay.
Please acknowledge that an acid is ionic. Acknowledge, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, even though I say it's solid, but you know from question number 1, it's somewhat splits lah. It's somewhat splits. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And aqueous definitely splits. The definition of aqueous is that it splits in water. That's why it is aqueous. Does that make any sense?
Yes.
That's what aqueous means. You split totally in water, you commit. Now, why am I splitting this for you? It's so easy to see the result. Look at every time I split, I have a positive and a negative, correct? I have a positive and a negative. I just pair the positive with the other negative. That's your H2O, correct? That's it. I pair the negative with the other positive, that will give you the salt. That is the working. The working is usually happening in your mind. I'm making it very clear. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good, very good. This always works when you're ionic with ionic. It always works.
Okay.
Oh, the solubility. You guys have problem with solubility. Oh, okay.
Is this aqueous?
Okay. So, yes, that's a good question. So, general rule, just general rule, Vera, you write the positive first before the negative. And we know that it's Na plus. So it's just a rule that is safe to follow. Yeah. Some teacher won't penalize what you wrote, but I'm just trying to be safe, right? Okay. Now the question whether it's aqueous or not. So first of all, just now it's a rule of positive. Secondly, do you have any idea about solubility? Do they give you some sort of solubility table?
Yeah, but I haven't memorized it.
Okay. Rachel and Vera, because you need this 3 weeks from now, right? So I'm going to quote a sentence. The concept sentence. Oh, it's a solubility of salt. That's what he's talking about. And this thing is a salt. In one of the solubility of the salt, he say all sodium salt are soluble. Do you remember anything like that?
Yeah.
What does that mean? That means because your salt is always a positive and a negative, correct? If the positive ion is sodium plus, it is guaranteed to be soluble no matter what. It is guaranteed. All sodium salt are soluble. Again, that means visually, I see Na plus, I go aqueous that. No need to think already. That is what the solubility table is telling you. Do you understand, ladies?
Yeah, but what does sodium salt mean?
A salt contains a positive and a negative. So far, so good? So far, so good? That's what a salt is like, a positive ion and a negative ion. Again, so far, so good.
Yeah.
A sodium salt is just saying it is up to you to understand that sodium means sodium plus. That's up to you. You do need to understand. Oh, sodium salt means sodium positive slot. Can you
Okay.
accept that first? That means he's saying doesn't matter what the negative is. If you see the positive as sodium plus, confirm will be soluble. That is what it means. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, let me give you another sentence from the solubility table. You will need this. All nitrate salts are soluble. Now, what does that mean? All nitrate salts. Tell me, Vera. What does it mean?
All nitrate salts are soluble.
Correct. Nitrate, not positive, Rachel, soluble. Soluble.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Nitrate is a negative ion or a positive ion, Vera. Do you remember this?
No.
All right. Then oh my goodness, your memorization. Oh my goodness, right? Okay. So here's a nitrate, okay? NO3 minus, okay? You do have to remember this, okay? I
it's
pair it with, it is negative. I'm going to have to pair it with another positive randomly out of nowhere, that randomly Cu2 plus, right? So it becomes CuNO3 2. So far, so good. This is just a random positive.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, because a salt is always a positive and negative, but the wording is all nitrates are soluble. So same concept. If the negative is nitrate, doesn't matter what the positive is, it will always be soluble.
Okay.
All right, so the same meaning as sodium salt, but sometimes he say the positive side, sometimes he say the negative side. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Sure, yeah? Okay, good. That means this is a very good question for us to talk about. Confirm already.
Okay.
Okay, so we are at part A and part B. A lot of revision already. I hope you understand, yeah? Only in part C, they start to talk about the graph. So actually, yeah, part A and part B, you can do without reading the question. Start part C. Notice this question is giving you a very big disadvantage. What do I mean? you have to flip to the graph. It's very annoying in exam 1. In exam, if you have to flip to the graph to look at the graph, it is a big disadvantage. Please understand that. It's very annoying for our brain.
Mm.
What is better is that if you could see both together. Is it possible for you to see both together? I'm talking about in exam, do not disadvantage yourself like this, even though the paper is very annoying. Is it possible? Cannot, right? Oh my goodness, that's so
No.
annoying. Okay, please understand that this annoys a lot of people and it will be normal for you to be annoyed.
Okay.
Okay, so all you have to do right now is to look at the graph, not the question. Many people see the question, not the graph. That would just be wrong already. That's just sabotaging yourself. The graph is troublesome enough. Now, let me read the question for you, okay? Describe the graph shown in titration 1. That's not helpful. Okay. Okay. Describe the graph in titration 1. You do not need to look at the question. Just look at the graph. See, Vera, you're looking at the question, not the graph. The graph. See, look at the graph. The graph is troublesome enough, right? Don't look at the question. Describe titration 1. It's not the easy thing to answer. Okay, Rachel, let's start from you. Okay, I have two parts of the graph, one going down, one going up. Could you please explain to us the going down one, just according to your opinion, please? If you don't understand, please tell me.
Is it with the volume of sodium hydroxide added from 0 to 20, the conductivity of
Goes down.
the conductivity decreases?
Correct. Whatever that is, it is going down. Correct?
Mm.
Hey, you're just describing the graph. Well, you're not saying that you understand the graph, but it makes sense. I mean, you're describing it, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Vera, explain the other half. Describe the other half.
Okay, wait, do I need to use the values?
Yes, it would be nice to code at least X values, at least.
X. Okay.
The X-axis values, yeah, at least that.
As the volume of sodium hydroxide added increases from 20 cm cubed to 40 cm cubed, the conductivity increases.
Yeah,
from
that's the minimum. From what to what, even better.
Okay,
Okay?
from 20
But
to
considering
70.
this is 1 mark, I probably say decrease and increase is probably fine.
Okay.
Describing is not that hard because it doesn't demand too much understanding. It demands reading only. Clear?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next question, I bet is going to be explanation. I bet lah. Let's see. What's the next question?
Explain.
Go back to the graph. Okay, you read the question. Vera, go and read the question, but go back to the graph. I mean, you have to do this in exam. Do not flip. Are you happy with the question?
Yeah.
Correct, right? Explain titration 2, is it? Sorry, which one is it? Explain which
Explain
one?
the graph describe.
Okay. Now explain lah. Okay.
Titration
Right.
1.
Okay, titration. Now it's time to think. Now, this is the only time to think. Just now it's still quite easy lah. Any opinions, please?
Is it because, right, when you are, is it because when the sodium hydroxide like is added to like 20 cm cube, so when you're not adding it equivalent to 20 cm cube, then the conductivity will not decrease. But once the amount of sodium hydroxide exceeds the amount of hydrochloric acid, then that's when the conductivity will start to increase.
Half. You're aiming at, I think, the right thing, but you are not explaining why it decreases and increases. However, you might be onto something. Do you understand that your answer has not yet explained the decrease and the increase?
Yes.
And
Is
that's what they're aiming for that. Go ahead.
Is it about like the neutralization? Like,
Okay, I'm going to ask to Vera to continue from there. What's the point of neutralization reducing conductivity? What's going on? You know that neutralization is happening, ladies, right?
Mhm.
You know that. But why is it reducing conductivity? Why? And increasing whatever? Why?
Is it cause like the more acidic or alkali something is, the higher the conductivity?
Correct, but you're not explaining why. Correct? Correct.
Is it the
Now,
charge?
think about this, ladies. I think it's because you guys are smart, okay? You guys are smart. Now, whose job is it to explain conductivity? You or the question maker?
The question maker.
Very good. What's your job? What's your job?
Read the question.
And make sure you get the info.
Yeah.
I can tell you the question maker explains conductivity in terms of something.
Is
You
it the
just have
ions?
to. Where's the sentence? Fingers, please. Fingers on the sentence. Good. Now, why aren't you using those sentences in your answer? You'll be totally safe. You understand what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah.
You're just using what they are telling you, right? That's all they want. That's all they want. That's all you need to do in exam. I think you can figure it out quite well. Now, sentence it, please. At this point, you may want to. Okay, at this point, you're practicing, right? You may want to use pencil, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, sentence it, please. You can do it in this page. You can do it in the next page. That's up to you. We're just practicing. I want to see your sentencing ability.
Okay, already.
Yeah.
Let me check.
How many? Oh, it's 3 marks. How many marks? 3 marks. Okay, it's worth our time, okay? It's worth to do this properly. It's worth it. Okay, give me a minute. I need to make something.
Rachel Law, I don't know how to.
I said as the acid is slowly neutralizing the alkali.
Give me a minute, yeah. Just
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The
On the right. I don't know.
you just click on mine.
Oh yeah, I can see.
okay, I am back. I think Rachel is going in the right direction. Now, Vera, I gotta stop you first, okay? This is me understanding your exam problems, okay? Can I say this? This type of situation is just not comfortable for you at all in exam.
No, I think it's because I haven't started studying chem, so I kind of like a blank sheet.
And furthermore, this talks about something outside the syllabus, so it's not nice.
Actually,
Okay.
outside the syllabus doesn't make a difference to me.
It doesn't, yeah?
Yeah, because the syllabus also, I don't really get it yet.
Okay, then Rachel, you go, Vera, I'm going to explain something to you. You flip to the answer page, right?
Is there an answer page?
Oh, we have no
no,
answer page.
No. I mean the one that you have been, the next page, the next page. Okay, now I'm going to use that. Okay, so this is an explanation for Vera, but of course, Rachel, you can hear. Now, Vera, they have been preparing for you in the part ABC, right? So the question say electrical conductivity depends on how many ions. Am I correct? Look at the neutralization reaction. The neutralization reaction actually removes some ion. Actually, how do I know? If you look at my screen sharing, there are 4 ions here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I correct? There are 4 ions.
Yeah.
But on the right-hand side, after neutralization, there are only 2 ions, which is Na plus and CH3COO. 2 ions have disappeared. Where? H plus and OH minus have disappeared because they combine into H2O, which is not very ionic. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The neutralization reduces the amount of ions. That is explaining the first part of the graph. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
If you understand that, can you sentence yourself and don't look at Rachel's sentence?
Okay.
I think I'm done. Well, I'm not sure if it's
I'm
hard.
reading. I'm reading.
Do I have to write
Okay.
H plus ions?
I believe mentioning that will comfort the teacher. If your teacher sees that, oh, the teacher feels, oh yeah, I think this guy understands me.
Okay, I should add.
So Rachel, the only thing stopping you from getting 3 marks. If this is 2 marks, I'm happy.
Okay.
But 3 marks usually demand some sort of details. If you could just explain why the ions decrease or which ion decreases for what reason. If you say that, the teacher know you understand. But can you do that? That would be the
Can you
yes.
repeat what I'm missing again? I'm so sorry, I didn't catch you.
Right. Remember, if this is 2 marks, I think I'm happy. If this is 3 marks, you want some details. The details is why the ions decrease or which ions decrease. Kind of the same thing.
Is it the H plus ions? Is it?
Yes, the H plus ion is decreasing together with who? Together with who?
Do I have to say like H plus ions from the no.
Oh, okay. For
Oh,
both of you, it's not just H plus, it's H plus and OH minus.
Oh,
And why? Because they both neutralize and combine. That's the reason. If you say H plus and OH minus decrease, the teacher will think, oh, this lady know already. Okay, why don't you just say because they combine or neutralize each other, Oh, you guys understand, something like that. You guys understand why.
okay, I get it.
Okay. If you say that, the teacher is just itching to give 3 marks to you. Something like that. Something like that.
Okay.
If you don't say it, then your teacher have to find ways. Okay, is this lady gonna get 3 marks or not? Just take a look. Am I making any sense, Vera?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, can I check? Do I need to write the name of the alkali and the acid?
You can. I would just say as the CH3CO. As the NaOH goes to HCl, maybe something like that. I'll probably say that.
Okay.
As the NaH is titrated to the HCl, I'll probably say that. Oh, I guess I will do that for you also, Rachel. I'll probably say, no, I don't think it matters. No, I'm sorry, I don't think it matters. You can say that, you don't have to say it.
Okay.
Okay, I feel, Rachel, this is 3 marks. I feel.
Okay.
Right. Now, wow, everything here is scary. Huh.
Every question in this paper is hard.
It's hard. Yes, it is scary. Okay, it's scary, yeah? Now, ladies will just try to answer more and more. That means it is a good practice. Okay. However, I can tell you one thing, Vera and Rachel, it looks hard, right? But these are all considered rather basic knowledge for O-level. I don't mean basic as easy. People confuse basic as no. It means that it is taken for granted you need to understand. So it is actually good that you're discussing this. It's good. It's not gonna be I discussed it, then it's not useless. It's not. Yeah? So now part D1. I'm not surprised, right, if they ask you to compare titration 1 and titration 2. But I mean, nobody's going to be surprised with that. No. What do you do as an exam taker? Do not flip. Understand the question. Go back to the graph. Okay. Oh, I want a difference between titration 1 and titration. Flip to the graph. Hey, Vera, flip to the graph. Flip to the graph. Okay. Now, identify. That means you just have to describe one difference between titration 1 and titration 2. Just one. Okay, I'm going to start with Vera. Vera first. Vera, your choice.
It starts off at a different conductivity level.
Fair enough, right? Fair enough, correct? Fair enough. Okay. There is some other differences or there is some other similarities. Maybe I'll go for similarity. Rachel, what's the similarity?
Is it from 20 to 40, like
They are the same.
CMQ? Yeah.
They are the same, correct? You notice that, Vera and Rachel? Notice that?
Yes.
Also notice that they end up at 20 conductivity also. They both end up at 20. I don't mean 20 centimeter cube. I mean the conductivity level also goes to 20, even though it starts at 30. So there is more similarity than differences. I can quote another similarity. Look, the linear drop, even though it's 70 to 20 in citation 1, is 30 to 20 in citation 2, they both drop linearly. Also similarity, but so no wonder the question asks you to talk about the difference. Because there is very little difference, there is one. I don't think there's anything else. Okay?
Wait,
Now,
is there a
yes, you see?
difference where the difference in like the drop also?
But that's just because the start is 30. Can we say that there's
Ah.
another difference? Probably cannot. You understand? It's probably worth the same mark. Fair enough. Yeah, right?
Is this also different, like the solution that is
The
created?
acid is different. Correct, Vera? The acid is different. Now, don't flip your graph. Don't flip your graph. Don't flip your page. Make a guess. What's the next question?
The
What's the next question?
similarity?
No. I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't think so. That would be too easy. Guess
Explain
another.
why.
Explain why the difference. I think you already know the difference. You already know the explanation why. Why?
Different acid has now
And-
different number of ions present.
And why is hydrochloric acid giving off a different amount of ions compared to ethanoic acid? Why?
This is strong acid.
One is strong, which is committing totally. One is weak, which is not willing to commit. I'm using normal people language. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes.
Look at the question in D2. Well, just look at that. Look at the question D2. There you go. Explain the difference. Okay. Okay. It's 3 marks also. I read it. Oh, wait, what? No, that's 2 marks. That's 2 marks. Okay. So kindly, when you're ready, sentence it, please. I can tell you this is also considered basic knowledge in O level. So good for you to understand this right now. Your writing speed are both acceptable, okay? Don't try to write faster in exam. As in, don't rush your thought, okay? Rushing your thought is bad. Now, both of you mentioned strong and weak, okay? Which I like, which are strong. But notice that you never use what they give you. You never use conductivity depends on the amount of ion present. You never mention it in your answer. Therefore, it is only worth 1 mark. You're already on the right track. That's why it's a shame. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't mention why there's more ion in strong than less ion in weak, they cannot give you 2 marks. You're not giving them what they want. Because they specifically mention electrical conductivity is blah, 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 blah. Cannot. It's only 1 mark right now.
So is the other mark that there is
To
more
explain,
iron?
to explain that, correct. To explain that.
Do we need to
Strong
explain
acid.
that?
Okay, I'll give you the
more
nice sentence first. I'll give you the nice sentence first, okay? Strong acid dissociates completely. Very nice phrase. Strong acid dissociates completely, giving Well, giving more ions than weak acid, which dissociates partially. I guess that's an elegant sentence lah. What is important is that you understand that sentence. Dissociates completely, giving more ions than a weak acid, which dissociates partially.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Try not to memorize that. Try to understand. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, can I move to part E?
Yes.
Ionic equation is also a very standard variation of question. Anybody have problem? It's very standard variation. You can expect it to happen anywhere, anytime. Anybody have any problem with it?
I forgot what's in the ionic equation.
Okay, Vera and Rachel, you hear me, even though it's 1 mark, okay? Even though it's 1 mark, you don't think about it as 1 mark, you just practice the whole thing. Now, for an ionic equation, you cannot write immediately. You must write the full reaction first.
Okay.
So, write the full reaction, split. Many teachers don't teach splitting. I strongly emphasize you write the full reaction and then you split, you immediately get the ionic. Okay, understand this so that you can understand any ionic equation question. Okay, you are immediately splitting it, Vera. I don't mind. I don't mind yet. Don't mind. Okay, Rachel, you're not splitting. I would prefer your method. So try to write down the full equation first. Okay. Yeah, confirm, Vera. Confirm that I think you should write down the full reaction first. Don't split it first. For example, what is sodium carbonate in full? What is sodium carbonate in full?
It's NaCO3, right?
No, no.
Oh.
In fact, I believe that means you forget that CO3 is 2 minus. I think that's the reason. Something to remember for exam. Okay.
Okay.
As a result, you will have to modify a little bit. The 2 minus ends up affecting a lot of things. Okay, good, Rachel. Good, good. I think you know what you're doing. Right. Okay. So first of all, 2 Na plus, Vera. You should write down 2 Na plus.
Okay.
And you need to write down H2CO3. Correct or not? On the right hand side. Because it's H plasma and CO3 too much. So H2CO3. Right.
Yeah.
Now, Rachel, unfortunately, there is no such thing as Na2Cl.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay. You want to change that, right? You want to change it. You want to balance it another way, okay? Okay, now Vera, you need to balance a little bit because there's 2 Na plus on the left and there's only 1 on the right.
Wait, I'm very confused. 2Na doesn't it like apply to the CO3 as well?
Oh,
Or is
okay.
it supposed to be
Let's talk
Na?
about this now. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay. The chemical formula is Na2CO3. Okay, which splits properly into Na plus because there is no Na2 plus, right? Correct. It will be Na plus. 2 Na plus, and just to be clear, 1 CO3, 2 minus. Clear from the chemical formula.
So
Did I answer your question? Did I answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay. You're supposed to write NaCl first, Rachel. You cannot write Na2Cl because it doesn't exist. NaCl exists. You must
okay.
write NaCl first and then think again. There's nothing wrong with NaCl. Your CO2 and H2O is also correct. There's nothing wrong with them. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Do we need to write the charge?
Vera, the charge is fine right now, I guess. Is that what you think? Rachel, you haven't balanced the equation. Oh, okay. I'm currently worried. Oh, okay, I'm currently worried for both of you. Wait, how come your chemical formula not so good? Wait. What's going on? Okay, Rachel, you're writing everything correct except the balancing part. Vera,
Okay,
you're also
okay.
doing fine. You're also doing fine, but you're supposed to write below 2H plus and 2Cl minus. Does that make any sense?
Oh, is
Both
it
are
like that?
2. Yeah, both are 2. But for the NaCO3, you're correct. Only 2 and 1. That's correct.
Wait,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, nice, Rachel. Thank you very much, Rachel. Now
Wait,
split everything you can split.
can I ask how come Vera is doing HCO3? Is that correct? Oh,
Of course not. No, of course not. But here's the thing. Okay, explain first, Vera. Yeah, your H2SO3 is both correct and not correct. It is correct because H2CO3 exists for a while, like around a few seconds. But H2CO3 is the one acid which is cowardly. It is a cowardly acid
Is
because
it because the oxide is supposed to produce?
no. It's not the oxide thing. H2CO3 is a cowardly acid which refuses to stay acid. He will immediately escape and become CO2 and H2O.
Oh,
In your class, your teacher teach you as don't bother about the H2CO3. Immediately change it to CO2 and H2O. I teach it properly, not properly, I'm sorry. I teach it just more in detail. H2CO3 needs to split into H2O and CO2, which is what Rachel wrote. So H2CO3 is wrong just because we shouldn't stop there. Because in reality, it will split again into the gaseous CO2. In reality.
yeah, I get it. Is it because a carbonate plus an acid gives you water and carbon dioxide?
They do ask you to memorize that, yes. The reason is what I told you, because H2CO3 exists only for a while. He
Is
will...
NaCl a solid?
No, it's not a solid. It exists as an aqueous, which immediately splits himself into gas, immediately, like in a few seconds.
Wait,
It's a
NaCl?
cowardly acid. Which one? I'm sorry, which one?
NaCl?
Oh, NaCl is aqueous because every sodium salt is aqueous.
Okay.
Actually, you're doing fine, Ray. What? Oh yeah, good. You're doing fine, Rachel. You're doing fine.
oh, okay.
Okay, so Vera, you kind of wrote the split and then the complete one. Now, for the split one, which is the second line, you should be splitting NaCl into Na plus and Cl minus. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so do please split that.
Oh wait, you have
That's
to
the
split,
second line.
you have to split the right side.
Of course, everything that is splittable should be split, and then you should be writing 2 Na plus and 2 Cl minus. And then you shouldn't be writing H2CO3, you should be writing H2O and CO2 also. Okay, so unofficially, H2CO3 exists, unofficially, temporarily. In your presentation, they don't allow it to exist. It's not CO3, it's CO2.
Oh yeah.
And it's not 2 Na plus Cl minus, it's 2 Na plus 2 Cl minus. Very important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, goodness me, there is a lot of detail. But okay, now after you split everything, oh, Rachel, don't split to, oh, goodness me, don't split to H2 plus. You split it to H2O and CO2.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Right. And your 2 Na plus, please, your 2 Na plus. Oh, goodness, your details. Ladies, okay. I guess we do have to talk about this today, right? We do have to. H2O is not aqueous. H2O is
oh wait, I was gonna change it to liquid. I was gonna.
Oh, okay, good. Now, Vera, in the second line, you're ready to cancel stuff. You must cancel whatever doesn't change from the left to the right. Whatever did not change from left to right, you can cancel it. Now, Rachel, you're doing that already. Good.
What?
Good. Okay, for example, Vera, 2 Na plus on the left. Look at that, right? 2 Na plus on the right. Is there any change?
No.
Okay, go and remove that. Is there anything else that do not change?
No.
There is. 2Cl minus.
Wait, what? Oh.
2Cl minus and 2Cl minus, correct? Both are 2.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else does not change.
Technically, this is different, right?
They're different. Yeah, they are. If they are slightly different, they are different. They must be exactly the same. Okay, so in conclusion, Vera, you just write nicely for your teacher. You write down the remaining, which is what Rachel has done. So Rachel, oh, you forgot the equals. Now stop doing that. Forget the equals.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
embarrassing. Oh man. Okay,
Wait,
right.
Mr.
But you
Philip,
guys on the right track. You guys on the right
this
track.
is
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
much work for 1 mark.
It is. Because I'm not saying that this is what you should do exam. I'm saying that your foundations are rather weak here. I'm saying this will benefit you in exam by making sure your foundations are strong. Okay? Yeah, this is a lot of work for 1 mark. This whole 10 marks is not worth it one. The only thing that's worth it is a 3-mark one. Even that's not very easy also. This whole 10 marks is not worth it. It's not worth it at all. I know. Now that you know, well, I know that you know. I don't care. I have to talk about the foundations with you. I have to, because this ionic thingy can happen in section A and they give you 2 marks. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? It won't happen in the 10 mark again one next time. They can just do it anywhere they want. Reading the graph, they don't have to give it in the 10 mark. They can give you in the section A shorter one, giving you more marks. Yes, section A give you more marks. Yes, correct. Clear, yeah? Clear, yeah? You can complain, but don't forget what I'm saying. Okay. Now, look at the final equation. The final equation is the most revealing thing. Actually, it's only the H plus meeting the CO3 2 minus, becoming water and CO2. If you understand that, that is the conclusion. That's all.
Okay.
Do you know why this is 1 mark? Do you know why? Because they expect you to memorize this ionic one. They expect you to immediately do the last part.
We
Most
have to
of you
memorize
cannot.
ionic.
No, please don't. Please don't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that they do. That's not fair. They should give you some working marks because not a lot of people can do this properly. Then there's too many things to memorize. I'm guessing that's what they are doing here. Hey, I haven't asked ionic equation. Alamak, let me just slip here 1 mark. Lah. That's what the question maker is thinking. Most of the time, it's a 2-mark question. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't memorize this. Please remember or understand how to do it. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay, ladies, can you? 1 hour, a lot of foundations discussed. Okay, 1 hour. Now, do you guys need a break?
I don't
If
need.
you want, take a 3 minutes break. Just 3 minutes. Do you want that?
Okay.
3 minutes. Go, go, go. Ladies, just to confirm, are you guys back? Okay. That was Rachel, am I correct?
Oh no, that was Vera.
That was Vera. Okay. Sorry about it. Right. Okay, Rachel's back. We just wait. Okay, Vera, I might need 2 or 3 weeks before I can firmly tell who is who. Okay, I'm screen sharing again. Now we are done with B9. However, any question before we continue? Any questions?
Not really.
Okay, I'm going to spell out the remaining question, okay? We don't have much time, right? So question B10 is again about acid and base plus mole, okay? Okay, do you want that or do you want, for example, Rachel's option is another acid and base question. Okay, I forgot to tell you, Vera and Rachel, they really, really like acid and base in Sec 3 end of year. They're just going to blast you with every type possible, everything, which makes our learning useful, I suppose, right? They will give you just any form and any type because they don't get to do that in Sec 4. So they do that in Sec 3.
Okay.
Oh dear. Right. And what happens in your next question? Your A2 question is also acid and base. Ta-da! Everything is acid and base. Okay, and that's not surprising at all. I can tell you B10 will test you a lot of foundation. Can we do B10? Would that be okay? Okay, let's go B10, right? Hopefully that will serve you in the other questions because they are the same topic. Okay, barium carbonate and sulfuric acid to prepare salt. Now, has your teacher covered salt preparation?
Yes.
Who understands? Who
No,
understands?
I don't think I understand a lot.
Same.
Okay, we're going to spend the remaining 10 minutes explaining, okay? Never mind the question for now, because yes, this will happen. It is true. It will happen. Okay, it will happen. And this 1 mark is totally not worth it. It should be 2 marks, 1 mark, or 2 marks, 2 marks. Okay, so oh dear. Right. First of all, solubility. Who knows whether barium carbonate is soluble or insoluble? That's already the first problem. The question doesn't tell you, you see.
It's not soluble.
You are correct. How do we know? The solubility table say most carbonates are not soluble. Most carbonates are not soluble. Okay? So this is not soluble. Sulfuric acid, who knows soluble, insoluble?
Insoluble.
No. Most acids that you learn is soluble. In fact, all acids you learn are soluble. All acids. All acids you learn in Sec 4 is soluble, doesn't matter whether IP or O level. So acids soluble, great. Now, the result is barium sulfate. You also have to know whether this is soluble or insoluble. Who can guess? In the solubility table,
Insoluble.
they say you are correct because in the solubility table, they tell you sulfates are usually soluble except barium. Barium sulfate is insoluble. If you do not know what I'm talking about, Vera and Rachel, you go and memorize the solubility table. Does this question tell you to talk about solubility? No. This is a foundational skill you should have. You should analyze the solubility before we continue. So far, so good? Now, what is the issue here? Practical. You say that you have an advantage. Your advantage is that you're not very stressed. You like practicals, maybe. Now, what problem do you see here? Barium carbonate is a solid powder, correct? In water, let's say. And then you go and add sulfuric acid, H2SO4, which is aqueous. So far, so good. Any problem you see?
Nope.
You put it in and then you mix. And then the result is another powder. Barium sulfate is another powder. Do you see any problem right now? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
What is the problem there?
You can't filter it out.
Even worse than that. You're correct. You're correct.
I
You
know they
can't
both
filter out.
dissolve. Is it?
They
Wait.
both what? Sorry. Yes,
Is it
Rachel.
that
Go
they
ahead.
both dissolve?
I cannot hear you just now. Sorry. Mic problem.
Wait, is it?
Oh,
It's not pure. It won't be pure. It's very hard to get a pure set.
And what is the problem with? Sorry. Why can't you get pure? Let me explain this. This is a practical sense. You must use your practical sense. Okay. When I mix them, you know that for reaction to happen, you have to be in contact. Correct? You have to be in contact. As a result, the powder will form covering the old powder. The new powder will happen covering the old powder because on the surface of the old powder, acid is in contact. So that is where the new powder will happen. Am I making any sense right now?
Yes.
So here is the old powder clumping because it is covered by the new powder, clumping.
Mm.
Once it is clumped, acid will have problem accessing that clump. There is still barium carbonate inside, but
Oh,
it's
is it
clumped,
the
it's
layer
covered.
of
A layer of
the
barium sulfate is covering the clumps of barium carbonate. This is a very practical problem. Can this problem be solved by stirring? Almost not. Definitely not. You cannot stir a clump and break it apart easily one. You'll just break up into smaller clumps. You still have the same problem, just smaller.
Okay.
This is a practical problem, and the answer is also like that. That is what they are testing you. They are testing you on practical problems. Okay?
So the answer would be that the barium carbonate will form, the barium sulfate will form a layer over the.
Will cover. Just say it will cover the barium carbonates and then stops the reaction because it's 1 mark. I don't want to discuss too much, right? As long as you understand what's going on, just answer in terms of 1 mark. The teacher already understand that you understand. If it is 2 marks, then I explain more. You know, I cannot break it easily. Heating up doesn't happen. Blah, 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 blah. But this is not 1 mark. This is not 2 marks. Clear?
Yes.
This is foundational. You need to understand. There is no way you can see it without analyzing the solubility. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, now look at part 2. Part 2 is obviously asking you to solve the problem, which is also a practical problem. It's a practical situation. What can you change? He still wants barium sulfate. He still wants the correct result. Should you change the barium carbonate? Should you change the sulfuric acid? Should you change something else? Opinions?
I think you should change the barium carbonate.
Into what? Opinions?
Is it don't use a carbonate, use something else?
But maybe give, because you need a name it, right? So maybe you name something else and we'll see whether it's suitable or not. Maybe.
Nitrate? Barium nitrate?
Okay, let's say barium nitrate. Now, from the solubility table, barium nitrate is aqueous. All nitrates are soluble. Now I have aqueous. With aqueous, I'm assuming that you want to keep the sulfuric acid. Will this solve the previous problem? Will this solve the previous? Yes, because you form powder, but there's no other powder to clump, correct? You're not covering the old powder, right? However, not however. No, this one. This is a fine pair of region. That's okay. This is like part of your salt solubility, your salt preparation. Then you're supposed to choose something aqueous to solve the problem. That's all. Okay?
So it's acceptable?
Yes, it is acceptable.
Okay. But let's say I want to, is there any way that I can change like the sulfuric acid?
You don't have to, but you can. But there's a big but. But you still need the sulfate. The sulfate must be there, correct? So can you change the H2 part? Well, the answer is, well, yes, you can. So for example, I want to put it as Na2SO4. Actually, it's totally fine. Why? Barium 2 plus, nitrate minus, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Na plus, and then sulfate. That's your sulfate lah. Remember, how do we do it? We match the positive with the other negative. We match this and this one. And that's your barium sulfate. No problem.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. In this case, you can. I don't mean every other case you can. Okay. And that's not what I mean. Yeah,
What I meant was, what if I kept the barium carbonate and I changed the sulfuric acid to something? Is that something that's possible also, or the
Let's think
carbonate is
about it.
completely
Okay.
wrong?
Let's think about it. Let's think about it because the problem is clumping, right? What is
Uh-huh.
clumping? The covering of the old powder by the new powder.
Mm-hmm.
If you keep the carbonate and you want to produce another powder, barium sulfate, can you avoid the clumping problem if you stick to,
Is it
you know,
I must choose something solid also?
if you choose something solid, will the solid be
Oh,
covered by powder in that sense? Will it?
yeah.
Yes. Now, thankfully, because it is solid, the powder can be shaken.
Mm.
Because it's like, yeah, but you are just minimizing the problem. Plus, barium metal is highly explosive, so that's not good at all.
Okay.
If that makes some sense to you. So there are other practical problems.
Okay.
To summarize, they just teach you, hey, you just memorize lah, ladies. Aqueous plus aqueous becomes solid. They just avoid the entire thinking process. That's nice lah. Except that they keep asking you to think through it in questions. They say, oh, no need to think. Then in question they ask you to think. I don't know how to do this. I just teach my student to understand. That's all I can do. Okay. I don't believe it when they say just memorize. That's not true. That's not what you teach in. That's not what you test in exam. You keep testing whether this student understand something like that. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to part B. We have 1 more minute. Okay, now this is zinc and this is sulfuric acid. Can I confirm you guys totally can imagine what will happen? Zinc plus sulfuric acid, yes or no?
No.
Uh-oh. No. Hey, go and read your notes, okay? Vera and okay. So oh dear, right? So zinc plus H2SO4. I don't care about the question. I care about the reaction. Because if you don't understand the reaction, you don't understand how to answer the question. Okay, now tell me, based on your practical knowledge, what happens when a metal is mixed with an acid? Vera and Rachel.
Hydrogen?
Yes.
Correct. Hydrogen gas is here. And you have the salt, zinc sulfate. Okay, if you can write down this reaction for yourself, actually your problem is not a lot. It's okay. If you cannot, then I don't think you can answer the question. See, suggest why the total mass decrease with time. Why? Why?
Oh, is it because a reaction happened?
Not just like that.
And the
Not just like
H2
that.
like escaped into the air.
Why the H2 escape, Vera?
Oh, it's
Why?
Because
a
it was
gas?
absorbed by the cotton wool.
There is cotton wool. If this is a solid cap, it won't escape. The mass will not reduce. Understand?
Ah,
Understand? The details are important. It's a very practical question. From the start, it's always like that.
okay.
You're right lah. H2 escape because it's cotton wool. You have to mention all that. Clear? Eh?
Wait, why does cotton wool absorb H2?
No, it does not. It just allows it to escape.
Okay.
It has holes. It has holes. Yes, cotton. Okay. Now let's be very clear. You cannot answer this question without knowing the reaction. Clear or not?
Mm.
Yeah. Now part 2 also. Oh no, part 2 is totally separate. Okay, so part 2 is also foundational. They want you to know how to purify zinc sulfate.
Oh, is it like titration? No. Crystallization.
No. Precisely how you crystallize, Vera and Rachel.
Is it you must
Oh,
heat it
yes, there's a lot of steps.
steps?
Okay, look, practical, yeah, practical, Vera and Rachel. Listen to me, this is very practical instead of just memorization. Where is the zinc sulfate currently? Currently where?
At the bottom
Where?
of the
See, you imagine zinc sulfate as solid, which is already wrong.
oh.
Why is it wrong? First thing first, that means it's a very bad experiment. This is pieces of zinc coated by powder of zinc sulfate. That is bad. That's the same problem as the top one. You
Oh,
cannot easily separate them. Now, however, zinc sulfate is not solid. Zinc sulfate is equals. How do I know? Solubility table. I start with that kind of analysis. If your teacher never say that, well, I'm going to say that right now. You start with solubility analysis. So it turns out the zinc sulfate is not at the bottom and it's not covering the zinc. That's good. Where is it? The zinc sulfate is in the solution. Why is this important? Because none of you mentioned filtering the zinc out as a first step. It's very obvious that you should do that.
okay.
Do you understand that you don't memorize that? It's more like it's obvious if you know what's going on.
Okay.
If the zinc sulfate is covering the zinc, well, you can say, I think it's a bad experiment already. No need to do it. Very difficult to separate. Okay, now that's the first step, right? Once you get the solution, then you do the heating, you do the everything. Now that's the standard steps. Are we clear? We are running out of time. Okay, now Rachel and Vera, it will be important for you to do this paper, and then the next time we meet, we better talk about, I guess, all the difficult questions.
Okay.
Okay, now noting that your exam is very close, right? Noting that if you need extra, you guys better request this week, not when school starts. I hope that makes some sense.
Okay.
You don't have to, I think, if you do the paper. You don't have to do it fully. You have a problem. Just make sure we're discussing your problem next week, not starting from blank. Can, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, if there is nothing else, I will see you next Sunday. All right.
Oh, can I schedule a session this week?
Sorry, that was Rachel, was it? Sorry.
Vera.
Vera, you want extra session. That means you, not Rachel. Am I correct?
I can join, but depends on what day.
We just talk about the days in the WhatsApp group. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Yes, sure.
Okay, it's better to discuss that way, right? Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you ladies on the WhatsApp. All right.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Vera.
Bye-bye. Oke, halo Ritzel.
Ya.
Iya, hari ini diskusi kimianya apa ya, intens banget ya.
Iya.
Ya. Tadi mereka itu temenan, jadi mereka itu diskusinya bisa bareng gitu loh. Jarang sih di kelas ini temenan, mereka benar-benar temenan sekelas. Ya,
Ya.
gimana soal kimianya? Susah nggak?
Susah.
Ini kayak mereka juga menganggap susah kok, mereka juga baru belajar. Ya itu ya pengalaman lah buat Rizal ya.
Ya.
Oke deh, kalau begitu selamat malam ya. See you tomorrow.